Hello. Welcome back. Welcome back to the stoop. Welcome back.
Hello.
Look who's here.
It's me.
It's Dennis.
I'm back.
You know what else is back? The wheel. Am I gesturing to it? I don't know. Hey, what's up, Vectus? What's up? I heard you before the thing started shooting the deer in the dark.
I'm actually gonna pin. I had the other message.
This is an abuse of mod privileges. I'm gonna have to.
I'm gonna pin this one instead.
Okay, I could update the picture of you, or I could cut out the beard that's there, and I could paste it on the top as well.
That'd be funny. That'd be funny. You should do that.
I'm gonna try. We're gonna see how that goes. Yeah, beard on head, right? 100%. Dennis is back, and you know what else is back? The horror classics. The 50 horror classics that come in a big old box set full of shitty sleeves and shittier movies. Dennis, these are public domain movies, which means I own these movies, you own these movies, we all own these movies. So we're gonna watch them. No one can tell us not to. We could make as many copies of these as we want and give them out for free.
There are a lot more of these than I thought there was.
There are a lot.
Are there? Do you remove them from the wheel after we watch them?
Oh God, yes.
So there's just another gorilla-based movie.
There is The Ape, which we watched last time, and I do not remember a damn thing about it, to be honest. And then there is another movie called The Gorilla.
Okay, I wasn't sure if it was the same one or
which
not.
real fans are hoping we draw tonight. So we've got this. Smart money's on The Gorilla. 1 in 40 chance. But you know, who knows? Let me dip this guy just a little bit.
Chimps were scary in the 20s. Is that a fact?
Chimps are scary now. I'm afraid of monkeys.
Yeah.
Monkeys will rip your arms off and eat your face.
Yeah, I was just about to say.
And then they will steal your baby.
Have the strength to. No, that's dingoes. You're thinking of dingoes.
I don't give a damn. No, there are monkeys who steal babies. I think.
We're over here just spreading misinformation.
I'm out here spreading misinformation about the kidnapping monkeys of India. I think so. I don't know. I mean, I've never been or like had a baby kidnapped personally by a monkey, but I don't know. You hear things, right?
Doesn't sound right, but I don't know enough about monkeys to dispute it.
Then maybe that's what The Gorilla's about. Loki, what's up, dude? Welcome in. Feels good to own movies, dude. We own all 50 of these terrible movies and like 3 good ones, I think. If I do this, does Dennis disappear? Oh no, he just freezes. Okay, here's what we're gonna do.
I do also need you to share your screen too.
What? Oh yeah. Yeah, okay. You're right. You're so right. I'm gonna move this over here so that I can keep you on screen. And then we're going to, whoa, it's the Matrix in here. What is that? Okay.
Now I'm gone.
Don't worry about it. It's fine. Don't worry about it. It's all good. The fuck? Oh, unless it's not? Which one? Oh, wheel this side. There we go. All right, I got it. It's fine. Dennis, welcome to this edition of technical difficulties.
Thank you. I'm happy to be here. It's just not the same without me.
There you go. Now you can see the wheel also, and everybody can see you, and I can see the wheel, and they can see the wheel. We all see the wheel, right? Yes. Okay, good. So we're going to spin a wheel. There are 40 movies on this wheel. 40 movies taken from this list. The horror classics. What have we watched already? Dementia 13, Indestructible Man, Revolt of the Zombies. That one was fun. The Amazing Mr. X. All of these. We've watched 10 movies so far out of the 50. We have 40 to go. What are we rooting for? God, we're rooting for the wheel to somehow fall apart and disintegrate mid-spin so that we can all just go to bed early tonight. But
no, we're rooting for the gorilla.
We're rooting for the gorilla. Or Nosferatu. That might be fun. Ooh, one body too many. How many is that? And many others. I guess let's go ahead and spin. I have the wheel set to spin for 2 agonizing minutes.
Oh my God.
So I guess I should go ahead and fire it up. Let's do it. I turned the wheel noise off though, so you know, no tinking and tonking.
The anticipation is already killing me.
I mean, it's you know, what else? You think we're here to watch the movies? No, we're here to spin a wheel.
We're here to talk about how we can make each of these movies better as we're watching them.
There you go.
More apes is how.
Yeah, Gorilla Plus. The name of my new
versus ape.
Ooh, the crossover film we've all been waiting for.
Yeah. Can't believe nobody's done it.
I can't believe I don't remember what actually happens in the ape. Was there an ape in the ape?
No. Well, there was an ape, but it was just a dude in a costume. Not like for the
Do
movie.
you actually remember?
That was like the plot is like obviously it was a dude in a costume like pretending to be an ape like for the movie.
But that was the plot of the movie, was that it was a guy in a costume.
Yeah, that was also
You actually
like,
remember the plot of the ape?
I don't remember the plot of the ape. I just remember the big reveal in that it wasn't.
I don't remember a single solitary fucking thing about it.
Dude,
how do you remember anything about it?
How could you not remember a legendary, visionary film, The Ape?
By
Citizen
director.
Kane? What the fuck is that? I don't know. No, I never heard of it.
Absolutely glazed over watching. That's glazed and blazed, baby.
So it was just a Scooby-Doo episode, pretty much.
Yeah. Getting blazed with my good friend Skeleton Blaze.
Hell yeah.
Oh god. What's it gonna be? I've seen Carnival of Souls before. That one's good. That's the only one I've actually seen before, all the way through, I'm pretty sure. Oh god, the vampire bat. The Terror. Could be the Terror.
Oh, you didn't shuffle these up?
Oh no, they're just in alphabetical order. Don't come in here at the end of the wheel spin and make suggestions. The Terror!
If the wheel wasn't rigged, it would have landed on the gorilla.
If the wheel, if the wheel was rigged, it would land on the gorilla. Just if it was rigged correctly.
Oh, could you imagine if it actually landed on the gorilla? We might have a fun night.
Okay, let's look up the IMDb for the Terror. I think it's gonna be this one.
The Terror was my nickname in college.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
It's a Coppola
Among many
movie.
others.
Is this real? The Terror.
Is this real?
Here's the trailer. Why would I show the trailer right before we watch the movie? To get you hyped, of course.
Roger Ebert said it was
Oh man, this is really loud. Hang on. You said Roger Ebert said it was a pleasant watch?
pleasant watch. Yep.
I know I heard you. I don't think anybody else did. The horns. Isn't 1963 pretty new compared to a lot of the other movies on there? Yes. most of the movies are from like, well, yeah, pre-63.
Yeah,
This actually looks okay. This might be great.
Jack Nicholson.
This is the one with Jack Nicholson. Let's go! We scored a good one on the Dennis night, baby. Maybe.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe. We'll find out.
Ebert said it was a pleasant watch. So.
Where did you read that? Off of here?
Yeah, on the trailer.
Oh, you're reading the text that pops up?
Yeah, it goes by pretty fast, though, so I didn't read the whole thing. He said something about drive-ins also. I don't know. Dennis kind of quiet.
Oh, here,
How's this? My pop filter sometimes is stupid.
Oh, here, try that, and then if I need to turn you up, I can.
This better?
You definitely sound more audible to me.
Yeah, it kind of gets in the way sometimes. I'm just trying not to make my peas pop.
Is your sock filter not doing enough?
No, it doesn't. It still pops sometimes. I honestly, this is more of like, I think for wind and stuff like that. Because I couldn't really tell a difference between having this thing on and not having it on, but I can definitely tell a difference between having the pop filter and not having the pop filter.
I'm just looking for the movie. All of these movies are in fucking sleeves. Like this.
Sleeves are badass. Remember what I said when we watched Hot or Not? Do you remember what I said?
No.
I said sleeves are badass. You don't remember that?
I just remembered that we watched Hot or Not.
Yeah, because there was
Good
the dude
Lord.
that came out.
What a terrible show.
There's the dude that came out with the leather vest, and I said it wasn't cool. And I said it's because of the sleeves, because a leather jacket is cool, but a leather vest isn't cool.
Leather vests are cool.
Sleeves. No, they're not.
If you're cool, then your leather vest is cool.
So yes, sleeves are badass is what I'm trying to say here.
Fuck you, Leatherman. All right, I found it. Let's see if my disk drive is plugged in. It is not.
Damn, that trailer really got me hyped up, and now I'm just sitting here dying to watch this movie.
Oh, wait, we'll die a little for a second longer, dude. I almost got it. You're rushing me. You're as bad as Chad, dude. Jesus. No, I got it. Hang on. Let me switch the sources around.
I don't know why I ever gave you the impression that I was a patient guy.
Is this gonna... Yeah. So this is on the same disc as Revolt of the Zombies.
Screw you, Chris.
Thank you, Axion. My oldest and dearest viewer and friend. Thank you. All right. So yeah, I just wanted to point out that Revolt of the Zombies is on here too. If anyone misses that, I can't remember if you were on whenever we watched that, Dennis, but you may have been around for it. It was bad. It was very bad. I
think I was only around for, I don't think I watched any. Maybe I did. I don't remember. I think I might have just been around for the ones that we watched when I was on, which I think we watched 2 movies, didn't we? It was the Ape.
What was the other one?
Masterpiece. I don't remember. Whatever it was, it pales in comparison.
Okay, let's see how the terror stacks up. I'm going to pause my music. And all right, are we ready to get into the terror? Wait, this doesn't look like.
You'll have to I'm still seeing the wheel, so
Oh, whoops.
you'll have to switch it over. What's up, Fish Cole?
Here you go. Hey, what's up, Fish Cult? How you doing, dude? Welcome to the Terror. Yeah, 19. Okay, yeah, this is one. This is that one. I was worried it might have been like some random movie from 1936 with the same name. The Terror, 1963. I'm gonna change the title.
You never asked me why the Terror was my nickname in college. Like why they called me that.
Oh God, why?
Because I was terrible in bed.
Oh, that's terrible. There. Have you seen this movie, Fish Cult? You ready, Dennis? You ready, The Terror?
Yeah.
This isn't like actually like a freaky porno you made in college, is it? And you like slipped it in here somehow. This is your secret plan to get me banned by flashing your dick on my stream.
I was gonna say my plan to get you banned involves a porn of me.
Well, we're on my channel. I don't know. I didn't say it was a good plan. All right, let's jump in.
Yeah, I play every character in this, by the way.
Now I want a version of this movie with your face edited on every character. Get Soviet on it.
The Parlov cut.
The Parlov cut of The Terror. Wow, this is just jumping right in. Don't you love that? when we can just jump right into a movie.
We don't have to let it cook.
Fuck cooking.
It's
already done.
We watched the trailer.
Imagine having a door like that you open with like a chain and like right after you let go it starts shutting.
Yeah,
you have to like hurry your ass. Can you imagine? Okay, like you know those rooms that the light switch is across the room after you to turn on in that room. It's across the room instead of by the door. Imagine the chain to open that door is across the room, and then you have to run.
You have to like Indiana Jones slide underneath.
Yeah. And if you're wearing a hat, you gotta. I mean, you gotta go back for it.
Which is a different hat in every movie.
Is this Boris? I believe this is
I think this is Boris.
Boris Karloff. Yeah, it looks like him. Yeah, that's him. I don't know my what is it called? My Silver Age actors like super duper well, but I know some of them. Wish there was a fucking Bogey movie on here, but he only made good movies, so. That was pretty scary looking. That looked great. I bet that was a real dead body. Oh shit. I hope it wasn't.
Man, these practical effects are.
These practical effects are economic.
It reminds me of that character in Django Unchained that got like ripped apart by a bunch of dogs. And I guess like a rumor was started on the internet that they actually like picked some dogs on him and ripped him apart, like the actor. And the actor literally went on Twitter and was like, no, that didn't happen. I'm still alive. They didn't like have a bunch of dogs rip me apart and film it.
Why would they? How would you make that up?
I don't know. People are gullible.
I mean,
the same people who fell for that are the types of people that like think that like they post like a Facebook status that says Facebook can't steal my data.
Okay. Facebook can't steal my data. I hid it in my mattress.
There was that like, I guess it was a copy pasta. I don't know. That people posted on Facebook as a status saying that like Facebook do not give Facebook the authorization to share my data and whatever. I thought it was like an actual. That's how you got Facebook to stop sharing your data.
You just asked them to stop.
You just post a status about it.
Oh. Yeah. There's some dumbos out there.
Yeah, people are gullible.
Well, I mean, wouldn't it be nice if it was that easy?
Wouldn't it?
I mean, Facebook sees all of my statuses. They're seeing all of my data, right? So they know that I don't want them to see it. I have lots of data about not liking that. There's abundant data on not caring for that.
I don't have a Facebook anymore. I haven't had a Facebook in a long time, but I still feel like they're somehow watching me.
The mark is actually peeking in my blinds right now.
Yeah.
And yours as well. Dude, is that Horse Dennis?
That is Horse Dennis.
Did he get some work as a movie horse after his time on the lam? So, according to Fish Cult, all of these beach scenes were shot by Francis Ford Coppola, who directed another one of the movies that are on this collection. I believe. I think it might have been Dementia 13, which was pretty bad. Or maybe something else. I can't remember.
There's no like subtitle options for these, is there?
There usually are not. Let me check. Hell nah. Yeah, no, there almost never is.
I figured with this one being from this century,
Yeah. This is one of like 6 movies that are in color. Or 3.
And the color is this
like sepia tone, yeah.
Yeah. Piss filter.
Oh, that's just the sun. Okay, it was Dementia 13. Yeah, it was bad. It felt like a first film.
Clear water from a mountain.
This does almost feel like the start of an old porno.
Why you gotta do what? No, I'm into this. This is fine. Don't put that evil on this. This is fine. It does have the same like camera quality. Oh, so now that you've said it, I can't. That kind of looks like the shot of the when with the logo pop before a Godzilla movie of the water breaking over the rock. It looks like they're over there. Nice. That's my contribution.
Yeah.
That's my commentary.
In fact, you never even said hello.
No, I'm into this. This seems curious.
To talk to me.
When does the terror start?
I'm a weary, disillusioned soldier, and you're the only pleasant sight that I've seen in 7 months. Go ahead.
Yikes.
How old is
I would not want to hear those words as a woman.
Oh yeah.
I would be running for the hills.
Yeah, well she is. I'm gonna look up how old Jack Nicholson was here. Where's my fucking Google? $1937.
So he was like in his 30s.
He was 26. Wow, he was my age now.
Already starring in movies.
Oh, okay. We don't have to compare.
I saw this thing that was like Isaac Newton was only 22 when he came up with the laws of gravity or whatever, discovered the laws of gravity. And somebody responded with T-Pain was only 22 when he rhymed man. When he rhymed man. It's so stupid. I can't even say it without laughing. T-Pain was only 22 when he rhymed. I'll get there.
Take your time. This bird is fucking Jack Nicholson up. He's like, yeah. What? I looked at you for a few minutes, and Jack Nicholson's getting absolutely cumstered by this bird. The Birds 2. The Birds 0.5 or 2. When did The Birds 1 come out?
Anyways, what was I saying?
I don't know. It took. Oh, the T-Pain thing.
T-Pain was only 22 when he rhymed mansion with Wisconsin.
Okay.
It's not even fun.
This is like watching Chris play CV3 all over again. Yeah, the birds.
It's not even funny.
Oh, Jesus Christ. You ever sip soup out of a wooden ladle?
I have, I think.
I always, whenever I see it in old movies, I always think like, imagine like getting a splinter right on your lip.
I'm afraid you're wrong. She's quite harmless.
Oh.
That'd be a low quality ladle.
Sometimes, you know, you only got one ladle.
Here.
Yeah, my mom used to make a bunch of soups and stews and stuff, and would stir it with a wooden ladle. So when I would get a little taste test, it would be with the wooden ladle. No splinters.
Probably, I mean, it's probably a good wooden ladle with like varnish on it or whatever won't
Yeah.
do that,
Made after the birth of Christ.
Yeah. Made sometime in the last 2,000 years, yeah.
Yeah,
something.
so it wasn't like just some piece of wood off the ground. Kind of shit into
Yeah,
one.
like if you, so like, I guess my big fear is like if you used a stick, like a fork, you might get a splinter.
Of course there's a girl. I saw her. She spoke to me.
Perhaps you were tired from your long journey and had a pleasant illusion.
Oh, was he hallucinating?
Gustav, have you ever seen a girl here? Gustav sometimes imagines things.
Oh, let's see, the terror.
I think we would find that his mind is warped. Such is the will of God, to endow and deprive. The only thing of beauty you'll find in this forest is Helene.
They should have gotten some, like, blue Yetis or something when they filmed this.
Why?
Sound quality could be better.
Oh, I thought you meant like Yeti coolers. And I was like,
blue colored Yeti.
in case they, yeah, some like blue Yeti coolers.
That too.
For if they get thirsty.
With some ice cold Diet Cokes.
That's the probably the preferred beverage of everybody on screen. Because old people like Diet Coke. That's my joke. Old people like Diet Coke. There you go. That's my joke.
Is that a thing?
Yeah. What? Old people love Diet Coke, dude. My bad. Sorry. Gen X loves Diet Coke.
I love Diet Coke too.
You sure do, buddy.
I do. That's what I was drinking here.
Is it really?
Yep.
Nice. Nailed it. There you go.
I'm not old though.
Okay.
I'm very youthful
Uh-huh.
and useful.
Uh-huh. You can help
They
you
call
can
me
help
the Terror.
you can help drink the world's supply of Diet Coke.
Hell yeah.
The terror. See?
All right, so fish is the stereotype.
See, there you go. Yeah, yeah, right. I told you.
I was afraid you'd drown.
I hate when I go in the woods and just start imagining ladies.
Dude,
So
I would
you
love
are
that.
real.
That'd be sick. There's worse things to imagine.
I started to think,
I mean, well, yes, but like, I mean,
who are you?
what if you're? Okay. What if you're at the park and you start having a weird lady imagining, and like, and you're late for work because of your lady imaginings? Or what if you start smooching the air in front of like strangers? What if it's a busy park and you start having a lady imagining, and you're like just making smoochy faces at nothing?
Would I care? Because I'd be seeing a lady and smooching on a lady. So
Okay.
would I care about what other people are seeing?
You may get arrested for your odd
For
behavior.
smooch in the air?
I don't know. What if you're accidentally smooching the air near like a person? What if your reality
Somebody
is
would
so?
have to like step into my line of fire.
Dude,
my
what if?
line of
No,
fire.
I mean, the lady imagining could go all kinds of ways. You don't know. The lady may want you to travel.
Somebody would have to like step into my lips with their lips for it to be a problem. While I'm smooching the eye.
What if somebody's what if somebody
a wide radius
What if?
The girl was
away
trying
from
to
me?
kill me.
What if somebody comes into the park looking for a problem?
Well, then they're
You
gonna
mean
get
she's
kissed.
insane? She needs your help. Help.
Axiom's
Or love
having
in
an
the
imagining
How
right
can I
now.
The castle of the Baron von Lepp. You will
Oh,
find her
Jesus
there.
Christ.
I can say no more. There's
Oh,
great
man.
danger. Find Eric. Eric knows.
All right. Well, I just wanted to know where you stood on that.
I'm pro lady hallucination smooching.
Lady imaginings. Get it trending.
The ride to Colburn is long and far safer by day. If you leave now, you can rejoin your regiment by dusk.
Where is Gustav?
What do you want him for?
I want him to show me where the castle of the Baron von Lepp is.
No one's lived in the castle for years. And besides, Gustav has gone away for a few days.
Perhaps you'd show me.
Remember that old guy at the beginning?
Why are
They
you
ran
so
through that
interested in the Baron?
lattice door.
Baron.
The
I
Baron.
never
Oh, was
said
that the
that I
Baron? Yeah.
was.
Are we assuming that's the Baron? That's probably the Baron, right?
I'm assuming, yeah.
Yeah.
He looks like somebody that owns a castle.
That's a safe to say. He was inside of a castle in like a night robe,
There is no girl.
which
That is nonsense.
so
You recognize her, don't you?
yeah. I don't know what I was gonna ask about him. I It sure was. They would never waste
I'll find
Boris.
the castle myself.
No, wait.
Boris was the mummy. Damn it. How old is it? Or what? Oh, okay. This is a real movie. Nice. 81 minutes.
There is no girl. Mark me, you are getting yourself into things beyond your understanding. Leave now while you can.
I intend to find her.
Please don't tell the Baron that I am here.
Dude, I guess this movie's in color. That shot was barely in color. You know, this movie looks kind of sick though because all of these wide shots look like a Bob Ross painting because of how low res they are. So it's like a moving Bob Ross painting. You know what I'm saying? Movies do not look like that anymore.
It's like one of them moving pictures.
I am going to reach through the computer. But like, you know what I'm saying. It's very stylistic. I don't know.
Yeah,
It's,
no, I know what you're saying.
it's kind of cool. Look at all this genuine artifacting from holes in the film. moths went crazy on this thing, or something.
Is that what moths do?
I don't know.
Like put holes in shit?
Well, yeah, I mean, I know they eat clothes.
Oh.
They might dabble in munching a little bit of film. I don't know. Or maybe it's from like light. don't know.
I thought the like little dots and stuff is when like film gets changed or something.
Oh yeah, they put those on purpose a lot of the time, so they can know when to. Yeah, that's right.
Why don't we have hats like that anymore?
I mean, you can. He has that hat before now, which means those hats exist already. So you could get one.
French.
Uh,
He's supposed to be French.
I don't know what anybody is supposed to be. I don't
He's
know
dressed
where they
like,
are. I don't know what year it is.
I was gonna say Napoleon Dynamite, but that's not right. The other Napoleon.
I love that movie.
He's got that same hat. I think this character is supposed to be French, but he's played by an American.
Oh, there you go. Wow, look at you. You nailed it.
It's the hat.
Whoa. Oh, yeah, the Baron found that dead guy. What's up with that?
I'm sorry.
Oh
sir.
yeah.
So many
Surely I
questions.
made enough noise to awaken the dead.
The government of France. I've seen the uniforms of many governments in my time. What would a soldier of France be wanting here?
Shelter, for one thing. Permit me to introduce myself, Lieutenant Andre Duvalier, 5th Chasseur.
Baron Victor
sounds very
Frederick
French.
von Lepp. I suggest you will find better shelter at the village inn.
Thank you, Baron.
My fucking
But I've
vape
had
is
my fill
leaking.
of village inns. Surely
It's
you wouldn't
gross.
want to inconvenience a French officer.
Ah, what happened? I missed it.
Oh, I'm just leaking.
Ah.
Like a pleb.
What you
Yeah,
see,
he's French. He
Lieutenant,
sounds, he's putting on
a
no
remains
accent
of a
whatsoever.
noble house.
Yeah.
Relics.
Which, honestly, good for him.
Past
He's playing it
glory.
straight.
A noble heritage is something to be proud of, Baron. I'm afraid we've forgotten that.
In high school
Ah,
in
yes.
theater, I did a scene from
name,
Pride and
Duvalier.
Prejudice. No
Your
accent.
family.
My father was the Comte de Valier. Was
What-
until they spilled his head.
I was
into
not
a
about
basket one
to
morning in
do
the
a
Place de
British
la
accent.
Oh, like a
Give
deep
me
British
reviving
accent.
painful memories. You must be
Not even a
cold
little
and
bit?
tired, Lieutenant.
No.
Some cognac?
I'd like that, Baron.
What would it take to do it for...
Not because I was bad at it, but because I was just about to insult the British.
Cognac
Uh,
for our guest.
I've never done
Not because
that
I was
before.
bad at it, because I would never stoop low enough to,
Baron, I wonder
pretend
if
to
I
be
might
British.
ask who was the young
Ooh,
woman I saw
all
in
of the British people are
Got 'em.
leaving now. Damn.
Young
No, my British fan base. No, come back. You
No, I'm not mistaken. I saw her.
get
Dark
'em,
hair
boys.
And eyes, about 20.
Well, I'm quite sure you think you saw someone, but
Baron, I am in full possession of my faculties.
allow me to show you something.
We're used to being insulted. You can't do worse than we do to ourselves. What's up, Earth?
What's up, Earth? Welcome in.
You should never believe everything your eyes tell you, young man.
You're cutting
Is
words.
that the girl you think you saw?
Yes, of course.
Before you say anything else, examine the portrait closely, the signature, and above all, the date.
$1786? But that's 20 years ago. It's incredible.
It's
the same girl, and
1806.
She hasn't changed a bit.
Nailed
I
it.
had
She
no
has
idea.
been dead
Nailed
for
it.
20 years.
Quick math. Got it.
Quick maths.
With
Quick
all
maths.
respect, Baron, for a ghost, she's a very active young woman.
He sounds like
You're speaking
Like
of
kinda
the Baroness
southern,
von Lepp,
even.
My wife.
I beg your pardon, Baron. I meant no offense. Perhaps the resemblance was not quite as much as I had thought. The girl at the window.
maybe that's
Lieutenant
just me.
Duvalier.
It's just it's
The
you know.
only occupants of this castle are Stefan and myself. You were the first visitor since the turn
Chose
of
to
the
play it with a
century.
heavy southern
Of course,
drawl.
Baron.
Stefan will see you to your room.
Thank you.
I did a piece called Cowboys Number 2, and I was a cowboy, and I did a southern drawl in that one.
I have
Although
played.
I really mispronounced Des Moines.
How'd you
Like,
how'd you do
really?
it? How'd you
I
say it?
distinctly remember it because I was like pronouncing it phonetically, and I was like, this isn't right.
What were you saying, Des Moines?
What was I saying? Like I said, like Des Moines or something.
Des
like that.
Moines. Oh
And
man.
I was like, this isn't right. Yeah, this is like still a memory. Because like the entire time, nobody ever corrected me. Like so many people saw me and my like scene partner perform that, and like nobody corrected me. But I knew it was wrong.
I once played a hog farmer with one hand. He had like a really thick accent. And I did like a Bill Dauterive impression for his voice.
Nice.
And then I also, for one of our competition plays, I got to play a one-eyed preacher from,
Nice.
Where were we supposed to be at? I think we were in like Indiana in that play.
Oh, so you guys went to like competition and everything also, like
Yeah, like for UIL or whatever.
Yeah.
One time I got to play an 80-year-old Italian grandpa. That was very believable.
Oh, yeah.
That was solid.
I did a lot of monologues because other actors just held me back. I needed to shine on my own, you know, because I'm a star.
All
Right,
unlock
of course.
this door.
Sometimes you just want a soliloquy,
You hear
man.
me?
Exactly.
Unlock this door. I'm gonna shoot through the door.
What was your greatest role you ever played when you were doing theater?
In school it was Scotty Templeton because I got to be the lead. Or he's the lead in the play called Tribute, and he's like a former like producer guy who like is estranged from his son, and he gets leukemia, so he tries to unestrange himself, and he's like a playboy type, and it was really fun.
That's cool. That's a cool story.
It was
like,
a
cool premise.
Yeah, it was like the first time that anyone had done that play in the district for competition in like 20 years at that point and stuff. We didn't advance or anything, but it was fun. We did really well. I liked that one a lot because after we got done and I went and changed, and you go and you watch the other plays and stuff, a bunch of people from the other schools wanted to talk to me.
Nice.
I was very cool
That's always
that
a
day.
good feeling.
I was so vindicated.
Dude, I had a similar kind of experience where like I ran into one of the judges like at the grocery store like weeks after.
Oh wow.
And she told me that like one of my the monologue that I performed was really good. Which was really nice of her because I didn't think it was very good.
That is cool. How did you do in that competition?
The furthest, so I went to competition all 3 years of high school. I think the furthest I made it was whatever's past districts. Whatever the next is. That's not national. There's like an in between, isn't there?
Which round?
Like, cause there's districts and then there's something else and then there's.
For
like,
us, it
nationals.
went district by district, area, regional, state.
Oh, for us it was district, state, and then national. So I went to state
Wow. Okay. Well, that's pretty cool.
once, and then I never made it past districts the other 2 years. But I forget which.
It is hard to get past
piece it was
district,
with,
yo.
but- Yeah.
It is. There's a lot. I mean, well, there's so many fucking schools, yo. It's a very large
Yeah.
competition pool, and you're going up against schools that just have a lot better funding. A lot of the
That
time.
and like a lot of like just genuinely like really talented actors.
Yeah.
In high school.
Yeah, I guess.
um, yeah, my favorite role I ever played was I might have talked about it before, but it was in a play called Metamorphoses,
I've heard of that.
which is a series. Like it was originally a series of poems, Greek mythology, and I played this dude named Cinyras who has sex with his daughter.
That's gross.
And so the play like has like a pool of water on the stage, so a lot of it is done like a lot of the play is done on like in the pool. It's like a shallow pool of water.
Interesting.
And we did because there was a sex scene. We did the sex scene as like a dance, and I'm blindfolded the whole time because like the character Cinyras doesn't know that it's his daughter because she like tricks him and like blindfolds him and stuff. And then he's like, I have to know who you are. He's like, I have to know who you are, so I take off the blindfold, and then I have to like try to drown her in the water, which was like really intense because my scene partner was like this tiny little girl, like she was like half my size, and I had to like dunk her under the water a couple of times, like and act like I'm drowning her.
Epic troll.
Epic troll.
No.
Yeah. Fun fact, you can actually find Mira in the video game Dante's Inferno as one of the characters you can choose to absolve or whatever the other option is.
Oh wow. Is that the daughter
Yeah,
in the story? Oh wow.
So she apparently went to like purgatory after that, according to Dante Alighieri.
Well, you know, condemned. Condemned. Straight to hell. Sorry.
But
No, that does. That
play
sounds like
is
a really
cool.
like intense scene, like you said.
I've seen that play done by like other like theater troops and whatnot, and everybody does the pool of water on stage like a different way, which is cool, and they do like certain scenes a different way.
That's the fun
So
thing
it's cool.
about theater is you
Cool to
can
see.
you can watch the same show done by different like production houses or companies or whatever, and they always have a different take on it, whereas with a movie it's like set in stone. And then if you do a remake, people will lose their goddamn minds. And if you change an actor, they will lose their fucking minds. But in theater, that's just what you're supposed to do, because, like, that guy's way over there. How am I supposed to get him over here? I'm over here, and he's over there, and I want to do the show. And I paid for the rights to do the show, so I'm going to do it. And we're going to do it my way.
So if any of you ever get an opportunity to see Metamorphoses on stage in any capacity, whether it's a high school play or like on fucking Broadway, that's one worth watching.
I thought you were going to say don't.
No, it's amazing. It's awesome. It's just a bunch of like stories. It's like a bunch of like self-contained like, Greek mythology stories.
Oh wait, yeah. Did the girl make it out okay?
Yeah, I didn't actually drown her. I just tried to drown her.
That was
And
the
then I
big
ran
scandal
away.
that year.
Yeah. All these different takes, and Dennis actually drowned. Yeah, I made sure she was cast because I hated her and I just wanted to murder
It
her.
was. It's actually. That sounds like a plot of like a high school drama show, like a
Right?
Teen Wolf type thing, or
Like some Riverdale type of shit.
yes, exactly. There you go.
Good thing he wasn't method acting.
Oof, man.
Like, that was just one of the roles that I played in that. I was also one of Poseidon's henchmen. Again, like more drowning. I had to like pull a dude into the water and drown him. So. They really wanted me to drown people when I was cast for all these.
Was that a different show?
No, same show. just
Oh,
different
okay, but it's just more drowning. Okay.
Yeah. The pool of water had like a passage underneath it, like heading to like backstage. So we like came through the water and like rose up out of the water and pulled a bunch of like people in and drowned them. It wasn't just me.
We were all doing it. We were all drowning people. It wasn't just me.
was stolen, Baron.
Yeah, I know what you did last semester. Nice.
Stable door perhaps was left open and the animal bolted.
The one other fun
In itself, no. But there are certain
role
other
that I played
mysteries I would like
was
to have
it was a different
explained,
show called
Baron,
The
and I mean
Thwarting
to
of
have
Baron
them explained.
Bolligru, which is like
Dare you take that tone
very
with
Monty
me?
I don't mean
Python-esque.
to be a
Ooh.
but I will have answers.
And I played an evil wizard named Dr.
Well.
Dr. Moloch.
Now,
That sounds fun.
why did you
And,
remove the portrait of the Baroness from
Yeah,
the
that was a fun one because I got to like improvise a whole bunch of lines.
I got to do a whodunit with different endings, and for the different showings, we did different versions of the ending. And I got to be one of the leads who was like, I was posing as so the whodunit was a murder mystery / jewel heist, and I was posing as an FBI agent, but I was actually the jewel thief all along, and so I get to be part of the big twist at the end. It was fun.
That's sick. That's awesome.
It was very fun. It was a very goofy, like, 'cause it's very comedic. Even the way the guy dies is very like over the top and goofy. And
Yeah.
so like I don't know who was in charge of the. I know who was in charge of the. I have an idea of who was in charge of the casting. I don't think it's right that the like least popular guy in the department got cast as the person who dies and has to lay dead for all of the show. That was fucked up. We could have just not put him in the show. I know that like inclusion is important, but like I feel like that it was just we just killed him. What? That wasn't. That's not inclusive.
Like we get it. It seems like we just gotta put him somewhere. Kind of.
He was bad. Like he was not a good actor or anything. But he was nice.
We had somebody like that for Thwarting of Baron Bolligru, and he was cast as like the dragon, and like he knocked it out of the park because it like the show was funny, so having like kind of a bad actor.
Oh yeah, to that effect, yeah. This guy knocked the death scene out of the park, absolutely. Because he did like a big like stumbling into the room with a knife in his back and then like falling down suddenly. It was really actually very funny. It played to his strengths.
I'm gonna have to see if I can find some pictures of me during that time because I love sharing old ass pictures of me before I had my glow up.
Good thing one of us does.
I've lived here alone.
I don't think I have any old pictures of me. Nope, don't think so.
They just don't exist.
Nope,
That is my
nowhere. Sorry.
And now you believe what?
Nope.
The ghost of Ilsa
Nowhere.
has come back to relieve
I
you
did,
of your penance? Is that it?
I did
Yes.
some attempted
How long has the
some
spirit been
sketch
coming to the
comedy
castle?
for YouTube. After
Oh
high school.
boy,
It all began 2 years
That's what my Cringe with Denis
First
channel point
175,
redeem is.
I'm saving up for it.
It's you'll never get it because I keep raising the price.
One more
That's not
question.
fair.
Has anyone else except yourself
Maybe I'll show that
seen
one
the
day.
spirit
One
step
day.
in, for instance?
It'll be the day I'm not watching.
It's bad. It's bad. It's not good. It's not funny.
I've got some stuff like that. I just
Right now, Baron, I'm not sure just what I think.
oh god, I made like a
Don't forget, you
2 episodes of like a pseudo edgy
perhaps we're both
like
mad.
homemade high school drama with my friends, like a home movie kind of thing.
Like a Riverdale type thing.
Yes, like and it was called
What was it called?
it was called Croquet Club. And it was the inspiration was the I'm Not Okay music video from My Chemical Romance. Because they play
I-
croquet in that music video.
The name sounds
And
familiar here by the sea.
Music video.
that's okay. And we made
Don't be
two
embarrassed.
episodes. Oh, it's bad.
No,
Oh,
it's
She summoned
it's
me.
just
get- well,
terrible in
no, it's a
every
good-
way.
it's a good thing that you think that. Like it's a.
Go back.
I would be more
Where?
concerned if we looked at our past selves and didn't cringe.
Like,
Only when the sea enters
oh no.
I'm very curious
the coast.
about this. I want it. Does this exist online? Is this on YouTube?
I must obey the old woman.
I don't know.
You know, so it is.
I'm not sure.
My video exists on YouTube, but it's
Andre?
it'll never be found in like a way that's linked to me. You
I
have to know it.
I don't think you could find it easily. I don't think I would show it just because there's like several other people in it that like
Yeah.
I don't want to ask their permission. People I don't talk to anymore or I'm like not friends with anymore, so it's like extra. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, there's people like that in mine also, but I don't care.
But like also I don't want to ask anybody's like, hey, I want to show this on my. I don't want to.
Yeah.
If you're curious, you can Google Croquet Club until you find a couple videos featuring a high school me, and then you can go to bed. Go to bed early. Did 3 horror shorts and 2 were for a 24-hour college film fest. Oh, I don't know what competition it got submitted to, but I was in well, not a friend. I was in a guy that I knew. He was really, he was pretty like awful. And I didn't hang out with him anymore after this because he was like annoying to work with. But he was like directing a thing that we did, and I played a homeless guy because it was like the premise was like how like a single like bill of money can like travel a bunch of different places. I played the homeless guy. And after we were done filming one day, I was waiting for my ride. We were filming outside of this comic book store that was near my high school, and this dude pulled over in his nice car and hopped out of his nice car to talk shit at me because he thought I was really homeless.
Oh my gosh.
And then whenever I said that I was not homeless and that I was in high school, he said, "Yeah, I knew that, because you're not black."
Oh my god.
And so it took that turn, and then and then I called my ride and was like, "Where are you?" And then my ride got there, and I left. And I assume that guy went on to like crash into a brick wall or something, probably.
Probably, yeah.
But that was really fun. Yeah.
I actually read about that in the news that day. He crashed into a brick wall.
Oh man, that's crazy. But yeah, that was there's all kinds of experiences whenever you do entertainment-based media.
Yeah, true.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, it was a big fucking
Question,
oof.
I'm afraid I'm the one who should be doing the asking. I'm invited in, of course.
He got very mad that I wasn't really homeless,
You realize
and then
this is
very
the property
racist
of the
about
Baron Victor von
it.
Lepp?
Yeah.
And that is for
Like,
any
that's
of the
the-
villagers to set foot here, much less make it their home.
Like he was embarrassed that he had misclocked me.
Only 2 months.
And he thought that saying because you're
You see,
not
I've just
black.
snuck away.
Yeah,
I'm
of course.
unknown.
You
He's
know.
had to save that.
He was like, well, if whoever cast you wanted it to be believable, they would have da 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 da.
Yeah.
Quite unpopular because of
It's like, all right, man.
certain activities.
I think that I
They call
am
you
very
Katerina the
convincing
Heretic,
as
the witch.
a homeless person. My costume was
It's
very,
just a
very
testament
student
to
film.
your
What do you want?
Huh?
Haven't
It was
any
just a
money.
testament to your acting. He thought
This
you
was
were
the only place that wasn't
really homeless.
burned to
Yeah.
ground, so
I imagine being
bought
that
my
guy
ticket
and being
here.
like, I have time to pull over and just shit talk this
Pull over.
random
There's no
person.
girl.
That same guy
saw
probably
her.
like gets pissed when
She was
traffic is
sitting in
slow,
this chair.
but has time to pull his car
no
over.
girl.
Like,
I
just,
know
dude,
what she
imagine
is.
taking the time out of your day. I'm gonna go
woman, I
shit
know
on the
what she
homeless,
is.
and when they're not homeless, I'll be racist at them.
Yeah.
I don't know what you want. Now, do I fully understand your
I just, like, what a villain.
Return to Coben within one night.
Yeah, I also read that after he crashed his car, he shit his pants so hard that
Burn this place to
his
the ground
anus
once
turned
and for
inside
all.
out.
Good. Just
You know
prolapsed.
who once lived here all those years ago?
Oh, man. Good, I guess, yeah. I
You
mean,
know who lived here?
Eric.
she made kind of a funny face.
Dick Miller, hell yeah.
Which
He
guy?
now refuses to leave. I don't think he will leave of his own accord. He
No,
must.
that's...
I gave you
Which guy?
definite orders.
Baron, no one knows this officer is here. If he should never
This
arrive
guy,
in Copenhagen,
not the Baron, but the.
Oh, is that
you
not
and
Jack
the
Nicholson on the left?
It's the only way.
I thought French guy was Jack Nicholson.
Dude, they.
God knows I have enough upon my conscience without the senseless murder of a young man who never harmed me.
I think
How do you
French
know
guy
what
is
harm he
Jack Nicholson.
plans?
I mean, he's not
Wandering
French
around the
though.
castle?
He's just Jack
You want him
Nicholson.
down in the crypt?
That's not him though. Yeah, you're right.
For
That's a different guy.
no concern of yours.
This guy was in Gremlins, really? Well, probably as a bit older guy.
This is Jack Nicholson, right?
Oh,
can't
okay.
tell, he's
See,
like
he's got the
26.
shoulder pads with the frillies. That's how you know it's him.
That's how you know he's French. Yeah, that too.
Only the French would put frillies on their shoulder pads. Later that same day that guy was said that racist stuff to me, I was still in my homeless guy costume at a different place. I was at the mall because a friend of mine picked me up from there, and then we went and hung out at the mall. And I was waiting for my dad to pick me up from the mall. And I was on the phone outside in my outfit, and this guy came up and tried to give me money, and I was like, I am not really homeless.
Nice. I would have taken it.
And then no, that's not right. But he did get like very embarrassed and like apologetic, which was like, well, like I'm like,
I would have been like, "You got any more? This is all you got? I'm home this year.
I have no home. Give
What do you
me
think I'm at
your
this
money,
mall? I'm trying to get some shelter from the elements.
please. Do you have any building supplies? Do you have any crafting materials? I'm trying to get started on my Hooverville out back of this Dick's Sporting Goods. They got those frilly shoulder pads for Lego men? Oh, I know exactly what you're talking about. I don't think I have an example ready, but I know what you're talking about.
Did you see that one clip of it was some streamer and like somebody in her chat was like, "You got that like 2007 Lego Anakin hair?" And
I know
she
exactly
looked
what
it
they
up.
mean.
She looked it up and her hair was exactly that.
Is it like really flat?
It's like, oh man.
Will you can you send me
Yeah, it's like the yeah.
I know exactly like how he looks in the original Lego Star Wars game. That's
Oh,
funny.
wow. I'll see if I can find the clip, but yeah, it's pretty funny.
Come to me, Andre. I need you.
Where are you?
And I'm so sorry. Huh? Huh? Huh?
I posted this meme a few months ago. It was Sonic the Hedgehog like down on his knees, like praying to God. He was praying to God, and the caption was "Thank you God for not making me a Blink 182 fan."
Is that it?
That was it. It was pretty funny. You had to have been
Did you
there.
come on my stream just to drop kick me in the chest?
Are you a... Don't tell me you're a Blink 182 fan.
Damn it.
I'm just kidding. I actually kind of like Blink 182. I like memeing on stuff that I like.
I'm trying to think of another song to reference. I guess I'm not a real fan.
Yeah, I was gonna say. What does the 182 even mean?
It's how many times they've blinked.
Wow, makes sense. Yeah. Should have known.
It's how many times you'll blink after the lasers in their laser light show shine directly into your eyeballs. What's
was
my
that then?
age again? Thank you.
I heard
That's-
about something like recently too. Was it recent that happened? Like the last few months?
What?
Like lasers at a concert.
Oh, did that
shining-
happen for real? I was joking.
Yeah, no, that happened for real. It probably wasn't them, but I heard something about that.
I think that
Oh
I have.
no, it was at a Bored Ape event like last month, where like lights were like shining into the crowd, like lasers were like shining into the crowd.
What a bunch
and
of
it, like,
fucking
fucked up-
morons.
It fucked up people's phone cameras, and it's like if it does that to phone cameras, imagine what it's doing to your eyeballs.
Ah.
Good thing we skipped out on that Bored Ape party that we were both gonna go to.
Damn.
Good thing we didn't go.
Good thing I didn't go to the big laser in your eye Bored Ape show.
Yeah. Which I didn't even know Bored Apes were still a thing.
They're clinging. I think in the circles that care about them, but they're just nobody else cares to talk about it, kind of thing. Like NFTs are still out there. They're just nobody cares, except for people that like them. People that don't like them are bored of them.
Bringing it back to apes again. I just can't stay away from the topic of apes.
I'm more of a gorilla man. Timmy shit's blind confirmed.
That's why I was gonna go, because Timmy was.
Oh well, yeah, you had to drive him.
Yeah.
But he didn't get an extra ticket for you. He just made you wait in the car.
Yeah. See, now I'm glad I didn't.
Yeah. Turns out that
go
was a good move.
Yeah.
Oh, the piss filter's back. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not following what's going on in this movie. There's a ghost woman in the painting. She keeps talking to Jack Nicholson. There's some other dudes, and they keep taking little walks. Huh?
Birdemic.
Oh yeah, the birds have something to do with this business. This movie is my fucking property. And yours too. Don't let anybody tell you different.
That's a great joke.
And if someone tries, thanks. And if someone tries to, and if someone tries to make you pay for this movie, you kick them in the nuts, and then you take it from them.
Fun fact: they got a real bird. For those shots.
Dennis doesn't know what he's talking about. That's an animatronic. That's actually two drawings being like flapped back and forth really fast. Holy shit! The birds are attacking again. Oh, is this guy gonna get KO'd off the cliff?
Oh hell yeah!
Show me the sandbag dummy. Damn it. Oh.
Pecked his eyes out.
Oh my god, that's awful.
Oh, the terror.
The terror! It tears your eyes out! Oh no. Yeah! Yeah! You see his arms were like this. Oh shit. Your camera's going all wonky on me. What's going on?
Oh, it's going. It's fine in Discord.
I mean, it's not on my end. It might be me. Sandbag dummy, yeah! We love the sandbag dummies. All right, it's okay now. We're glitching out for a second.
I'm gonna start dressing like this every day.
Like this guy?
Yeah.
Good stuff.
He's alive. He's alive. I mean, for to gasp some spooky, ominous stuff.
Tonight, her soul cries out for release.
You've owned this movie your whole life, and this is your first time seeing it. Same.
I think Dennis could pull it off more than most, honestly. Thank you. I think so too. Bring back cloaks.
Bring back cloaks. My man spitting the gospel truth. Bring back the cloaks. Bring back the robes. Bring back the capes. We could be looking fly. But instead, we're all worried about, what if people think I look weird in a cape or weird in a cloak?
I love it when I see people like out and about that do dress differently.
Oh no, I judge them harshly every time.
It's like hell yeah. Like I would never, but hell yeah. But for real though, it's like good on you, man, for being yourself.
No, I look at them like, my God, what are they wearing? Who told them to dress like Superman?
And most people do. Most people do think that, but they don't care.
That's great. A Jack Nicholson emote's really good.
Never.
That's how I look at people
turning
who
quickly by flapping their cape anymore, and it's a shame, right?
I get cold.
See, that would be, imagine, that's like, we've lost clapping your phone shut. We can regain
Yeah.
flapping your cape on a mug.
Flapping the cape. Yep. Just turn around on somebody really quickly and just,
Only in here.
or like hide behind your clothes.
Yeah, you could like shroud yourself in mystery.
Shroud yourself. Yeah.
And you could use your cape as like a stun device. You could whirl it over your enemy's eyes and then go in.
Yeah, that's what Batman.
That's what Batman does. That you
what you
press
do in
B
Dark
when you're next to
Knight.
somebody,
Exactly.
and whoosh.
Think of the dead anymore. You're with me now.
It's good.
Bring back cloaks.
I am possessed of the dead.
Cloaks, capes, cowls.
So is she evil?
Yo, what's up, Blue? I believe this. Well, we don't really know the intentions of the ghost, I suppose, but we can. We're probably meant to assume that they are not good. What's up, Blue? How you doing, dude? Welcome in, welcome back. We are watching The Terror. Dennis is here. How are you?
What's up, Blue? I could
I'm
fix her.
afraid.
Okay.
The night.
There's nothing to be afraid
She's
of.
kind of hot.
She is. She's super hot.
I mean, like,
I guess like wood, right?
that's like a.
You walk up in the woods or a castle, and this lady pops out from behind a corner because she just materialized there because she's a ghost.
Yeah.
What you doing?
Whatever the hell she wants me to do.
Though it's like one of those like pickup artist things. How do you open?
How do you? Oh, God, I love those. I love those tweets. It's always like some stupid. It's like this hot chick is over here with her buff, roided up boyfriend. How do you open?
How do you open?
And there's always people in the thread, like in the
So
comments.
many
thread,
genuine
whatever.
replies.
Genuine replies, like taking it seriously. I'm gonna make a note of that. That's a topic to explore in the future.
Ooh, pickup artists.
But like those Twitter threads, especially.
Yeah. Oh Jesus. Incredibles had a good point though. They're probably best kept short. I mean, if you could actually fly, or you spend a lot of time around large turbines, then yes. You should be leery of wearing long fabrics. But the rest of us are probably pretty good. Doing pretty good. Just had a bologna sandwich. Hell yeah, was there mustard on it? Bologna
Why can't we
is
just
enhanced
spell
by the
it
mustard.
bologna?
What? You can smell it?
No, I said why can't we just spell it
Bologna.
instead of bologna?
My bologna. Yeah. I don't know. I like that words are spelled funny sometimes.
Did you see that Weird Al movie?
No, I heard it was good though.
It's very good. It's top tier, but yeah.
Um, we're doing good, Blue, and the movies are. I think the movie's been good. The movie sparked a lot of conversation, at least. I think it's serving the purpose.
There's a hot ghost.
Hot ghost lady. We're doing lady imaginings. I mean, it's got everything we want and more.
We're doing lady imaginings.
We're manifesting women. Yeah, me too, Fish Call. It looks really good. I remember seeing some like videos about it, or like advertising it or whatever. Thanks, Dennis. I can't wait to explain that, and it'd be like a year and a half from now, and so I can't.
Yeah, you're not gonna remember the context.
Yeah, no, there's gonna be no shot. It's gonna say just chatting, lady imaginings. What?
Yeah.
Oof. I don't know. We were doing some alchemy that day or something.
Those are the best quotes.
That's most of my
quote command
quotes.
hasn't been used in a long time. Like I haven't had a quote added in.
You use mine more than anybody, except well, Cheb uses it a lot too. You and Cheb quote a lot of stuff. Usually.
And I specifically try to choose stuff that'll be funny out of context.
Yeah, that seems to be the only way that command gets used. No one ever quotes me saying anything inspiring or cool, which probably is because I never do. But I say all kinds of awful, out of context thing. What are you doing? What are you doing? I can see you typing.
Don't worry about it.
Oh, see, the ghost keeps. Oh, see, so the ghost is cucking the old guy for Jack Nicholson, and I think that the old guy, Boris, is like, "Come on, ghost. It's been forever, and I'm dusty. Yeah, come on and dust me off." And she's like, "No."
Dusty.
Ooh.
That's an adjective that I hope to never be described as.
Wait, no one ever quotes me saying anything. Thanks. That's as close as I'm gonna get. Chris complaining not being either inspiring or cool. I'm inspiring others to hopefully complain about stuff that bothers them.
Yeah, we don't have enough people complaining.
Let me see who you really are.
I'm a firm believer that people's expectations are too low.
What kind of a woman are you? Where are you?
He is saying, "Where are you?" And I keep being sorry.
Where are you?
Who are you? Helene!
He's about to say, "You can't handle the truth." Hang on, it's the big line of the movie.
Yeah, that's.
The ghost is gonna come out and he's gonna be like, "You can't handle the truth," and she's gonna be like, "What?" I'm a ghost, dude. He's playing
Phasmophobia.
Doctor in the village? His illness is not of the flesh. I've seen this before.
Oh,
Just the
she
voice
might
inside
just be
his
the
head.
voice inside his head.
We can
Voice
only wait.
inside his head.
The Baron tells me you've been with him since the Polish campaign.
That is true.
Voice in your head?
Then you must have been in this castle for 20 years. You must know
Dennis
every
is the voice in
section
my
of
head.
it. He's regaining consciousness.
No. He often moans during these seizures.
Dennis, how are you with scary games? You're pretty good with
You
scary
have
games,
keys.
right?
Fetch them.
Yeah,
I'd
games
like to see
don't
the chapel.
scare me.
See,
Same
they-
with movies.
They piss me to
Yes, if you
shits.
don't mind.
We should play a
It's-
scary game together so that I can poop and piss and you can say, "Chill out, babe. It's not that scary."
Yeah, we should. See, jump scares get me, but I think jump scares are
Well,
cheap.
well, yeah, jump
anybody can
scares
be
are
gotten-
like.
gotten with a jump scare, but like
Yeah.
there are very few games that like the atmosphere actually like creeps me out.
Oh, dude.
The first Amnesia did it for me, but that's like really the only one. I'm excited to play Amnesia: The Bunker. That's on my list.
I did not know they were coming out with a new Amnesia.
Yeah, it's out.
Oh, it is out.
Yeah, there was Amnesia. There was Amnesia Machine for Pigs.
Do you have it?
There was another Amnesia game. I forget what it was called. And then now there's Amnesia the Bunker.
The bunker. Is it in a bunker?
Yeah, it's like World War II, I think.
Oh, that sounds interesting, actually.
And you have a gun. Which I'm kind of iffy about, because I think the best horror games are the ones where you can't defend yourself.
Well, hang on. I'm going to be every gamer ever real quick. Yes! Yes! Because guns.
Oh, because
Gamers love guns.
Gamers do.
Clearly
love
what
guns.
Amnesia was missing was guns.
yeah.
So they're going to have guns, but they're not going to have any bullets.
Rebirth is the other one. Yeah. Before the bunker. But yeah, scary movies don't really do it for me. Like anytime I play a scary game, I've had my heart rate on the screen and everything. And
Yeah, and it never does anything. I've seen that. Yeah, it just sits. If
My
anything,
heart rate only goes up
when
when
it
I play
gets scary.
Souls games.
Sorry?
Said my heart rate only goes up when I play Souls games.
Oh, yeah. I was going to say, if anything, when things get scary in a game, your heart rate seems to go down. You get calmer.
I don't know. I don't know what it is. It's just, yeah, scary movies don't do it for me either. But yeah, it's so my resting heart rate's like 50 BPM.
I don't know.
And
That's not good.
no, that's like really good. That's
50?
like athlete.
Baron, if you'll permit
Yeah.
me, I think that I can explain.
Isn't 70 what it should be at?
It's like 70 to 100 is like normal. But I'm superhuman, baby. No, mine's 50 because I do a shitload of cardio. Like a shitload of cardio. Anyways, it like goes into like the 140, 150 range when I'm like fighting a Dark Souls boss. it like triples. That isn't good.
What do you use that monitors it? Is it just like a little finger thing?
No, I have my Apple Watch.
Oh, okay.
But I also have like a legit heart rate monitor that I wear like when I ride my bike, and that's like a chest strap. It like goes right under my tits. And those are Bluetooth also. I could use that, but I don't want to put that on for a stream. My PR is 172.
What's a PR?
Windows fighting. What?
What's a PR?
Personal record.
Oh.
Yeah, my record high heart rate.
Oh.
Well, while streaming, while gaming is 172.
Oh, I see.
When I was playing Bloodborne.
One time, I don't know what my heart rate was during it, but one time, going back to a theater story, during it was a rehearsal for when I was in Greece. I drank it do you remember Redline? Those energy drinks? Are you familiar with those at all?
Vaguely. Hold on, I gotta look this up. I think so.
So those were the energy drinks. They tasted awful, and they recommend you only drink half.
Yes, it came in like a little, like almost like a 5-hour energy type of.
Yeah, but it was like 2 5-hour energy stacked on top of each other, and it had a little like measuring thing in the middle. One time before a rehearsal, I drank an entire one of those.
Oh no.
And then I went to rehearsal, and I sweat so fucking hard that like we were like sitting down and doing. The worst part was we weren't like up and doing anything. We were like it was like an early rehearsal, so we were doing a fucking like read through, and so I was just sitting there fucking sweating, like overdosing on caffeine.
Your
and
heart rate's through the roof.
It's 300.
You're not actually any more energized because you're just like sitting.
I'm sitting on the fucking floor in our black box, and we're doing this line through, and I'm fucking.
You were probably having a heart attack.
I think I literally was, and then we're doing the fucking thing and whatever, and we get to the end, and we get to a point where I stand up, and there is just a fucking puddle in the shape of my butt. Like, I mean, just a big fucking pool. I was so fucking sweaty, dude. Caffeine is not a joke, man.
Caffeine is not.
If I did that today, I would die.
I don't really feel the effects of caffeine, like in terms of energy, but my heart rate definitely goes up.
Eric.
I don't drink caffeine like I used to. So
Probably a good thing. Yeah, I mean,
yeah.
Right, the Baron pays for Eric's life.
But that was
Mortal
heart attack and homeless. Nobody's
Spoke
had
of
it.
destroying the crypt.
at the black homeless.
Too late.
But did he have a heart attack? Speaking of caffeine, you know what doesn't have caffeine? Is Sprite. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go get one.
Oh, you're gonna leave me here alone after?
Keep 'em
Okay,
entertained.
I
Tell
can
'em
do
the
that.
story about how you did a play where you had sex with your daughter.
I can't do that. But let's see. What other plays was I in? I was one time I was the first play I was in. One time we did a musical, and it was like an independent musical that was written by one of my classmates. So that was really cool, right? We did it in our black box. That was pretty neat. They wrote one of the parts for me and cast me as that part, and did not know that I was not a very good singer. And they wanted me to fucking do this like Italian opera song, like this operatic that was in Italian. And they had no idea about my singing ability beforehand, and we're just like, what do you mean you can't do it? Okay, we'll pivot and just have my sister sing it while standing behind you for this scene where a tornado is attacking the school. It was so fucking stupid, but whatever, that was fun.
She thinks it was the Baron
Sounds like
that
I
killed her
missed a
son. She
great
never knew
story.
it was you.
What do you mean?
You couldn't sing, so your sister sang while you were.
Not my
Pretending to
sister,
sing?
but so yeah, one year in high
Tell it
school.
again.
Yeah, 1 year in you were fast. 1 year in high school, the one of my classmates, we put on a musical that they had wrote, because they had written a full musical and everything. It was pretty cool. So we put it on in our black box, and they wrote a part specifically for me without any knowledge of my singing ability, assuming that I would be able to sing this Italian operatic. Like this super hard song, like everybody else got to sing like Somebody That I Used to Know and like pop songs and shit that were like familiar and like well known, and I got to sing fucking Ave Maria. What? I can't, dude. I can't do it. So they got her sister, the girl that wrote it, to the bit was like a tornado. It was like about a tornado thing at the whatever, and the tornado's going off, and it's intense, and we're falling in love, and this song is happening, and her sister's singing it behind us while we fall in love. She's behind us there, just kind of ran. I was supposed to be singing the song. So it probably would have made more sense.
So you were supposed to be singing it while you were falling in love?
Well, yeah, I think it was supposed to be a bit. There was supposed to be a bit more. We had to pivot quite a bit. They really should have.
I may need you.
I don't know, man. That wasn't my fault. I didn't write that goddamn show, or cast it.
You made the right choice not singing. I can say that for sure. After your American Idol stream,
I was sick during that stream.
I
was
think I
sick.
missed that stream.
Huh?
I think I missed that. Was I there? I don't think I was there.
I streamed
I
some.
missed you singing.
I sang along to what song?
And I'm a terrible singer too.
Want to Dance with Somebody or whatever. I sang along to that song because it was on the GBA American Idol game. I was sick, so that's not fair. But like also, yeah, not.
Did you say GB? There's a GBA American Idol?
Yeah.
Can you actually like hear this? Like, is it actual audio?
It's not
of the song.
It
must have been so crunchy.
It's okay.
Because I remember like
the judges have like actual dialogue.
Like Max Payne GBA had like some of the actual cutscenes with the audio and everything from that console version of the game, and it sounded so
just squished.
Squished, like super ultra compressed. So I'm wondering what an American Idol game on GBA sound.
It's kind of similar. but it's Simon Cowell shitting on you.
Hell yeah. On crunchy audio.
Mm-hmm.
Now, Victor,
And like a
bring the
bad
sea into the
GBA
cloud
character model.
to mantle us forever.
Like the GBA version of 3D models, you know? Yep.
Yeah.
Oh my god, he's getting an axe. I think this ghost woman might be telling him to commit a murder. I'm not following along. I'm just guessing.
I have no idea what's going on.
Oh, he did not take
But
the
I'm
axe with
enjoying
him.
We will be together again, Victor. Together with our love here beneath the sea.
Dude, I would do whatever she wanted me to do.
Oh, he's flooding the
Come to me,
castle?
love. Draw the veil. Look at me. And see how eagerly I await your embrace.
Whoa. He's like, no.
Fun fact, it's a real dead body.
Huh? It's a real dead body.
What have you done to me?
They just put some green makeup on it. What?
You damned me. The part of me that loved you lies there, Victor, rotting in the coffin. Look at it.
Why is she kind of
See what your
blurry?
evil love has
Is that how
done to
ghosts
me.
look?
Die with that
That's
vision
like
in
ghosts
your
are
brain.
in
Why have
360p.
you done this to me?
Oh.
I am the spirit of Ilsa that your unholy sin gave over to the dark powers.
Oh,
giving
she's
your
the spirit of
immortal soul
Ilsa that
to
his
them,
unholy sin gave
I
over to
will
the
be
dark
free,
powers.
Ah, right, of course.
Oh shit.
See, right here, if it was me, I'd be like, yes.
You're like putting her hands more around your neck. Me too, man. Me too.
It's like, oh no, now we're wet.
Oh no! He's not really trying to get out of there. He's faking.
Yeah,
Look at they're barely fucking.
dude, he's like 80 years old. In this. This is his last role because he died right here.
Oh. I actually don't. This may have been his last role. Shame on you.
Yeah, because he died filming this.
They're just fighting this ghost woman. I wouldn't expect her to be like solid and tangible, but
Yeah, well, she's not blurry anymore. We're like, okay, now that she's wet, we got to make sure she's crystal clear for the audience.
this is just like when Dennis drowned that girl.
So I was gonna say the same thing. I was gonna say this is me during that play. Oh man.
Holy fuck.
I gotta find some pictures of that time. I think you guys would appreciate it.
Oh man, I have no idea where it would be right now, but next time we do this, maybe I'll fish out. I have like an old playbill from one of my plays, or like the poster or whatever from it, from the one I did in community college, which was Merchant of Venice. Ooh. Wait, he saved the ghost lady and just left Boris to drown?
Yeah, I mean, if you could only save one of them.
I mean, yeah, I guess if you had to choose, she'd
over.
probably be easier to carry also.
Over. Do you understand?
Yeah, that's why I would choose her too.
You're free now.
She looks pissed.
Andre.
Oh my god!
Oh God! So much strawberry jam.
It just looks like mud.
It does just look like mud. I think it's supposed to be blood.
Is she
isn't it?
melting? Oh, she's melting.
Oh, she's melting.
Ooh. Oh shit.
And then one more bird attack.
Ooh.
Dick.
The end.
Dick.
And then he
Looks
went
like
back to
diarrhea.
France. That's it. It looks like diarrhea.
There's not even like credits or anything.
No, they put the credits at the beginning.
Huh. That was a movie.
That was the terror.
She was hot. I
She
would say
was
that.
hot. The girlie was banging.
Girly was banging. I'm looking her up.
Let's cross it off the motherfucking list.
Hell yeah. We doing another one?
You want
This
to?
has a fucking 5 out of 10 on IMDb.
Are you up for another one?
I'm up for another one if you are.
Yeah, but here's what I'm gonna do this time. I'm gonna randomize the list a little bit.
Yeah, Sandra Knight.
Cassandra Knight.
Sandra Knight. She's still hot. Wait, is she still alive?
She's still hot. Well, careful, Dennis.
As of 1994,
That is a long.
she's still hot.
That is 30 years ago, bro.
I think she's still alive.
Wish there was an easy way to like randomize these. Oh wait, I could randomize them by year.
Oh, she was married to Jack Nicholson during that time. From 1962 to 1968.
Ah, wow. Okay, there we go.
Yeah, she's still alive.
She's still alive. The events of this movie did not kill her. Final
Not like
thoughts
the
on
other
the
guy.
terror.
I couldn't tell you.
Yeah, it was a goopy ending. I'll take that.
Did he suddenly hit the wall? Couldn't tell you.
She was dead the whole time, and he was confused and in love, and
Didn't we know that though? Because she was a ghost.
yeah, to be honest, Francis wasn't exactly knocking it out of the park at this point in his
Was
career.
his name Francis, or are you just calling him that because he's French?
No, Francis Ford Coppola,
Oh, I thought you were talking about the
which he only
the French
did.
guy character.
I guess according to Fishcult, was it you that was dropping those facts earlier? Coppola directed only like some of the scenes, so. Oh, director Roger Corman. Oh well, Roger Corman, king of the B movie, isn't he? Anyway, all right, let's spin it again and see what we get.
Spin. 2 minutes.
2
You better
minutes.
start looking for. Well, I guess we won't know what to look for until it stops spinning.
That's right.
I can't. Is it just me? Like I can't see the.
The names.
It's just yeah.
Yeah, it's just a wheel. Yeah, it'll pop up. Last time it had the names
Okay.
on there. I'm not sure why not this time.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna go pee while this is doing this.
Okay. I'll throw on some music.
Better be the gorilla.
The gorilla. It might be. Bitch, it might be. Some of the beach scenes at the beginning. The beach scenes were okay. Movie overall, I don't know. I had a good time hanging out during it. Hope you guys did too. We're gonna do another one. Ow! My bracelet pinched me. That's what I get for being a bracelet guy. The terror. But yeah, she was dead the whole time, and she was like, she just wanted to say psych, I guess, to Jack Nicholson. And then she did. Yeah, it didn't bowl me over, but hey, most of them don't. Most of them don't. What is it gonna be? The gorilla? Huh? Yeah, right. It had Jack Nicholson, and it was one of the like 3 or 4 that are in color. So you know, we'll take what we can get. I'm glad that we got to watch the Jack Nicholson movie, the Jack Nicholson Boris Karloff crossover movie. Even. Oh, what's it gonna be, Dennis? You're just in time. It is. Oh, it's whatever's in this purple slice. Nightmare Castle. Nightmare Castle. Let's look it up, and I'll while the Nightmare Castle 1965. I'm gonna guess that that's it. Hey, what's up, Mile? You're in the right place. Is this it?
More fascinating than ever. Barbara Steele, in an original and passionate interpretation of the double role of Muriel and Jenny.
I've been muted this whole time. Why didn't you say anything?
I didn't know you were.
Muriel, perfidious, dangerous, sensual. Two beings
I thought
bound
you
by
weren't a second ago. What did you do?
Sinister secret. Two contrasting individuals. Two
What's this movie called? Nightmare Castle? Mile, how you doing, dude? Welcome back to the stew. It's movie night with Dennis.
Profoundly different. A fearful doubt, a sinister enigma, which becomes an obsessive nightmare in the night of the doom.
The Night of the Doom. Found it.
She's hot.
Frenzied passion, which lives
I like the movies
beyond
tonight.
The borders of death.
Ooh, this one is 90 minutes.
Victim of the sorcery of a merciless and diabolical sadist.
Are you down for that, or do you?
I'm
Are
down. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm down if you are.
I was gonna say we can spin for a shorter one if you want.
I am intrigued by this one
Okay.
for several reasons.
What's your top reason?
Horny.
Okay.
I'll stay with you with my body and my senses.
This is not a horny
until
movie.
someone
Look at
comes
this.
and destroys my heart.
Now that damned voice will be silent forever, and then we'll be rid of you
Ooh, it is rattling away in my disk drive. I hope it works.
In the blood-curdling atmosphere of a thrilling drama in which the forces of evil unleash their sorcery and open the gates of the unknown, reality and nightmare merge, sweeping the possessed lovers into the night of the doom.
Hell yeah.
About last night. It wasn't just an hallucination. It was something unreal, mysterious. And when I was in bed, I knew I was with you when I heard the heartbeats. I was awake. And also when you...
I know.
Legitimately a good movie, too.
You told. But it can't have been anything but delirium in your mind.
Your wife is not mad, but she runs the risk of becoming so if she continues to live
This
here in
movie
this castle.
is making
Is it
sounds
perhaps the eye of a sick mind
in
which
my
calls
disk
up
drive.
visions that trespass upon the other world? Or are they the fears, the boundless hatred and terror of a monstrous reality that drag a human being to the edge of madness? The night of the doomed. A human drama
this-
that goes beyond human life. The Night of the Dune.
That's not the right movie. I'd rather watch
that
this.
will hold you spellbound, that you will never
What's,
forget. Produced by Cinematographica Amici and directed by Alan Grunwald. Soon on this screen.
What's Nightmare Castle then?
That is an excellent question.
What the? Why did it?
Hurry.
Why did it play a different movies?
The men will be done with their baths. They can't bear waiting.
This also has a 5.7 out of 10.
She means those pot-gutted old clowns we serve.
It's an Italian movie, has loads of
Those are
titles.
Roman
Oh,
citizens.
was it the same movie?
They own the world.
Oh, okay. There are some
yeah.
cases of the movie's title in this collection not being necessarily the title that it is known by at large.
Gotcha.
But okay, I've got it working now. Let me switch my sources over.
A woman and her lover are tortured and killed by her sadistic husband. The pair return from the grave to seek vengeance. Hell yeah.
Are we all looking at the same stuff?
Creature from the Haunted Sea.
Hell yeah. We're doing this. We're out here. Nightmare Castle. Let's do it, folks. Jumping right on in. Oh, it's only an hour and 20.
Oh, nice.
Not 90. That's something else I've noticed is that the run times are not. Yeah, they're not necessarily accurate. It's almost like whatever they printed here is just not necessarily the version that they have. This is the unrated. Oh, well, they're all unrated. This is before the ratings board. Never mind.
Most of the spicy version.
Yeah, well, I mean, just literally every movie back then is just unrated. Which means all kinds of things. It may be absolutely wild. It may not.
In the entire county, my dear.
I asked you before not to come down to my laboratory while I'm busy with my experiments.
Was the trailer in black and white?
If
Oh,
these
yeah, it
animals
was.
could speak,
Yeah,
they'd
yeah.
have something to say about your taste.
Who's seen this movie before? Is Night of the Living Dead on that? It is. I believe Night of the Living Dead is the newest movie on
You're
here
leaving for the Edinburgh
at
Congress with a lot of fanatical
1968.
good-for-nothings like yourself, I suppose.
Don't you ever dare to speak to me like that, Muriel.
Yep, 1968.
Stephen, you mustn't mind if I care about your going away. so
Night of the Living
frequently.
Dead.
After all,
Oldest movie being
and I'd
Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, 1920, which is still on the board.
Oh, I saw a play of Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. That was really good.
Oh, so nice. So you
Oh, is
saw
it this one,
everything.
Mile?
You even enjoyed it, I presume, didn't you?
I got this like forever ago as a kid.
I only wanted to ask the doctor.
And yeah, there's like a bunch of these. There's like noir movie ones. I want to get a couple of the other ones, but
Ooh, I'd be down to watch some noir movies.
right? There's a bunch of these box sets, and they're all just made up of public domain movies, and they're cheap too because they are made up of public domain movies. So, I don't know. I figure I might order another one of these box sets that are they're made by like they're the same kind of box set just with different art and like 50 different movies. Sometimes they overlap even with some of the same movies. Because not all of these horror movies are very scary. Some of them are like barely a thriller.
In the greenhouse, but look after them. They need a lot of water. I'll see to it, sir.
But yeah, some noir movies
Yeah,
would be fun.
I would love to watch some
Like old detective
some noir.
movies.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
That would be super fun.
Like Maltese Falcon or
Ooh,
that other one.
The Big Sleep.
Is that real? That doesn't.
The Big Sleep is so good. What the fuck? Get out of here. You don't know nothing about no
I
damn
don't even
detective
think I've heard
movies.
of that one.
The Big Sleep with Humphrey Bogart.
It sounded like I know Humphrey Bogart. It sounded like a title you made up, but that it could also be real, but it could also be made up.
The Big Sleep is long as fuck. The Big Sleep is like 3 hours long. The Big Sleep is fucking great. We stand The Big Sleep, dude. The Big Sleep is like The Odyssey if it were a detective movie about a private dick.
So it's like 18 hours long.
It's like 3 hours long and just like a shit ton of stuff happens. Like so many like just it's been so long since I've seen it, but I just remember like so many different. It really feels like you're going on this like journey with the main character Humphrey Bogart, who is the private detective, to like solve this case. He's got to go to all these places and gather all these clues and have all these. Eventually, people start trying to. He starts putting things together. People start trying to bump him off, and it's just like it really feels like the Odyssey, like an epic. But in the trappings of like a noir detective movie. It's so good. I wish we were watching that. What the hell's going on? Dennis, here. This is what you wanted.
This is what got me hyped to watch this movie.
This was a VHS rip. I think a lot of these are VHS rips or not, or like low quality old rips of these movies. Like that's why they're in such low res and whatever. Kind of adds to the charm in a way. Did we watch Jason of the Argonauts here, or am I just really high? We did that on my Discord one time. We did watch Jason and the Argonauts. That movie's fucking awesome.
I watched this really cool like this YouTube video of the stop motion bits from that movie, like in 60 FPS and in 120 FPS. It was really cool to see that.
I'm going to rid you of your
in those
vulgar
higher frame
ways
rates.
and replace them with others much
The
refined.
I don't know, all that stuff. I wish that. So those movies were really expensive and really like time consuming to make. So they were not a very popular like means outside of the I guess the genres that they inhabited. Like there's a ton of movies with like big claymation monsters, but like somehow I just wish there were more. It feels like there are not enough. Not really.
Jason and the Argonauts is like the only one I can think of off the top of my head from like around that time.
That's like really high. There were like a few others as far as being like that high. Yeah, Clash of the Titans is another one. But like as far as being like that level of like high quality, because there were a lot of like guys in big rubber suits and that kind of thing, but like just really intricate miniature work and then especially the skeleton fight at the end of Jason and the Argonauts is insane how well choreographed it is.
You can tell the people who made it like actually gave a shit.
Oh man, dude, like they were making something cool and they knew it. But like those movies are hard to make and it's hard to make them that well, so like I think the company that made Jason and the Argonauts that did the effects work for that movie specifically only did effects for like, I looked it up one time. I feel like only like 4 or 5 movies. I might be wrong, so feel free to fact check me. But it's not. There's just not a ton like you would hope.
I feel like that happens a lot with VFX company. Like even today, like I know the company that did all the VFX for what is it, Life of Pi or whatever, the movie with the kid and the
saw
boat
that.
and the tiger.
I remember I saw that movie in theaters.
Like that like the VFX I guess were, I haven't seen the movie, but I guess the VFX were really good, and then the company that did the VFX went under immediately after.
Really?
For some reason, I don't know. Yeah.
Oh yeah, didn't they win like an Oscar or something?
Yeah, and then they like shut
and
down.
then they got shat on. That's unfortunate. But yeah, so like that's been I don't know.
And you don't know yet how long it takes.
It's tough on the faceless jobs.
Yeah. VFX is one of those things that's like audio and whatever. It's like if it's bad, it's noticeable and people hate it. But if it's good, nobody's gonna pat you on the back.
Yeah. It's unfortunate.
Yeah.
And thankless. And I want more stop motion movies.
You can kill my body,
Um,
but I'll never leave you in peace.
What was the
Never,
last like
never.
big stop motion
I'm not
movie?
afraid of the dead.
I don't know.
It wasn't
Cause
Coraline,
death
was
to
it?
rot and
There's
fertilize
been
the earth.
big ones since.
I can still hurt you while I'm alive.
As far as being like really successful, it might have been Coraline. I don't know, because there was
As
like
far as,
Frank and
like,
Weenie and shit.
Being like
My
big
castle,
mainstream.
all my
Avengers, that's
so
it.
that you could continue your dirty
The Hulk
business.
is entirely stop
But you made
motion.
a tremendous mistake, you know,
Was
Stephen? Do you understand
was
that?
the new
Because I
Guillermo
need a
del
new will.
Toro Pinocchio
After
movie?
I
Wasn't that
realized
stop
the vile,
motion?
perverted
Oh, I don't know. I
monster
didn't see that.
married.
So maybe
I
that.
made a new will.
Yeah, Pinocchio by
in
Del
which I
Toro. Yeah,
bequeathed
yeah, yeah.
everything through
Oh.
good hands to my
Del
stepsister
Toro's a
Jen.
good director, so that's probably cool.
You didn't expect that, did you,
Grueling,
Stephen?
thankless
I
job
leave
like
everything
being
to
a
that simpering
Twitch
idiot.
mod.
Ah.
I would
Absolutely.
spare you both in
Absolutely.
exchange for that will. You could go
Thanks for
away
modding, Dennis.
together,
I don't say it
free.
enough. Okay.
Don't believe him. Once he has
Well, there you
obtained
go.
what he wants, he'll kill us just the same. How can you trust such a monster?
You're welcome. I do a lot around here.
Yeah.
Everybody knows it.
It's evident.
Well, do you
A
agree?
couple weeks ago, I went to see
The
the
stream would fall apart without me.
thing on 35mm, and it was a divine experience. Seeing Rob Botton's effects, dude, the effects in the thing are so good. I would love to go see the thing in any millimeter of film, just in a theater setting. Oh my god, that would be so fun. That's such a good movie.
You can't keep her. You must let her live.
I assume, of course, the thing 1982.
Why do you think I have helped you?
Chicken Run
Just
Se-
to
Is that
pamper
Chicken
your
Run sequel
jealousy and your
out?
twisted
Oh,
instincts.
yeah.
You are wrong. I
I've
wouldn't
been
wish
I
her
meant to
jealous for
watch
so
that,
little.
but I
I
just
Dude.
assumed that
wouldn't
it
care.
wasn't
You
out
promised it
yet.
to me.
I saw a fucking ad or something for that the other day and was like, what the fuck? They made another
And that is
Chicken Run?
exactly what will happen.
Yeah, it's been like 20 years.
I shall
Why
not give up
not?
my revenge.
Everything else gets a
You must not
thing
forget
after
that
20 or
Muriel
30
alive
years.
would
Why
be
not?
too great a danger for me.
I can't wait for my reboot.
No. No
to
one
4,
will
2.
ever discover how my wife
see.
died.
It's to 4, 5. It's to
And she
5.
inherit everything.
Stefan.
Jenny is
Stefan.
mad, and that is a well-known fact. What can she do with all that money? Her place is in a lunatic asylum, while I...
Favorite movie of all time? That's a good one. My favorite movie of all time is Napoleon Dynamite.
That man has been looking for since the beginning of
It is
time.
a.
Is it really?
Yes, that is
And
real.
don't be afraid.
I think it is
Your
a
reward.
Film
masterpiece.
Kinda near
Reward that
here.
will be more precious to you than
Was it?
all the wealth
Filmed
in
in
the world.
Preston, Idaho.
Well, yeah, because it's like based on like small town Idaho, like
I think it takes place in Preston, Idaho also.
yeah. It is a masterpiece in my opinion. It is a perfect slice of life comedy movie.
Now you
It is so fucking funny
now you
and
It's
so like
definitely
subtle
up there.
and good. And it's not. It's like it's got wacky ass characters, but it's never like overt. In how good I don't know. It's just so it's so well crafted. It's such a lightning in a bottle movie.
It is. They tried to like recapture that lightning in a bottle with the Napoleon Dynamite TV show. You ever watch that
Oh, the animated show?
animated show?
Absolutely terrible.
And it had like the original cast. And everything.
Yeah, but I don't know what the. It's just. You as much as like right after you watch that movie, you might feel like you want to see some more. You don't.
Yeah. It's kind of how I feel about Saw.
The first really. What do you think, Lyle?
I'm just kidding. I hear the latest Saw. I heard Saw 10 was like one of the best ones in a long time.
Is my favorite movie the same as what I think is the best? Oh, I don't even. I mean, the best movie. I don't know what I could really like. I don't know what the best movie is. But yeah, I don't think my favorite movie is necessarily the best movie. I don't think there
anybody
is a
would
best
think that
movie.
Napoleon Dynamite is like the best made movie ever.
It is so good.
But it's very good. Yeah. My favorite's Pan's Labyrinth. That's my favorite movie of all time.
Oh, that's the one with the guy with the hands and he puts his eyeballs in his hands.
That's the one.
I haven't seen it, but I've seen that part.
Also.
He looks like
Del
the
Toro
Rake.
movie.
Yeah, that's also yeah. My girlfriend tried to get me to watch Shape as Water. But I was like, what
still
is this
haven't seen
Fishman crap?
I haven't seen that one. I heard it was good.
I said, this is just Creature from the Black Lagoon if it was a porno. Get out of here.
Saw 10 was surprisingly good. Tarkovsky is up there, and NWR, I would say, is the director working today. NWR makes some, like, NWR's shit is, like, very hit or miss for me.
Who's
I watched one,
NWR?
it was, like, Nicholas Winding Refn. He did Drive.
Oh. I haven't seen that movie.
Ryan Gosling. Very good movie. He did, what did he do recently? He has a show on Amazon called Too Old to Die Young, which is really good. But I watched something, what did I watch of his that I fucking hated? But was like super well made. The Neon Demon. It had like Keanu Reeves in it and everything too.
Keanu Reeves?
And yeah, it wasn't good.
Oh.
But I fucking love Drive. Drive was very good. He was also in Death Stranding.
Who did he play?
He played Hartman.
Hartman.
Well, he didn't do the voice for Hartman. It was his likeness.
Oh, okay, I see.
Same with like Guillermo del Toro. They didn't use his voice, but they used his likeness.
Oh, okay.
I think because neither one, like, I think NWR is like Danish or something.
Your home, Jenny.
Oh.
You didn't expect it to be so big. Hampton Castle is the largest in the county.
Drive is NWR's best, and it's basically his love letter to Walter Hill and Michael Mann. Chris, you gotta watch Drive. It's very good.
Useful to you in many ways.
What I don't like about NWR is in all of his shit, NWR, I've heard him be described as somebody who's never heard human beings speak.
The second Mrs. Aaron Smith. We were
Like,
just
what I hate,
this very morning.
it kind of bugs me, because, like, once you hear it, you can't unhear it. And all of NWR's shit, when two characters are talking to each other, there's always, like, a 3-second pause in between lines of dialogue. So one character would say something, there'd be a 3-second pause before the next character replies, and so on. It was, it's
a rare plant.
It's like a very stylistic choice, but it's like, man, he doesn't know how human beings talk.
It's, well, you know, it's just, it's a movie. They're not people, they're movie people.
Now you can see how much you look
Movie people talk really dramatic.
It's incredible.
That's where the
And
laugh track goes, right?
Yeah, yeah, that's what I was thinking.
The dressing room is just in there. Thank you.
It was
I have a slight headache. I think I feel better if I
most noticeable in Too Old to Die Young. Great show, but
you
I
owe me
didn't
an
like
explanation,
that.
Stephen.
What do you mean?
Why did you marry her?
I noticed
We never spoke about it.
a YouTuber using just a YouTuber,
What on earth is the matter?
like a commentary YouTuber, a commentary video I was watching, and they were doing this thing where every sentence they would like snap zoom in, or like yeah, like jump cut to like a zoomed in shot of them just, you know, sitting and talking into their mic, and then like the sentence would end, and then they would cut back, and then the next sentence would be in the wide shot, and then the next sentence would be in the close shot, and then the next sentence would be in the wide shot, and it just kept. Once I noticed it, it was just fucking me up. Because
yeah, you can't. The point of that is to like simulate two cameras,
right?
Like fake two camera setup, you know. But like if
It
it's done in a
sucks.
pattern, it's noticeable.
Yeah, in a
If
very
it's one sentence on, one sentence off, one sentence on, one sentence off.
yeah, exactly, and it was just rhythmic like that, and it was
Yeah,
so
that was
once it was
fucking-
noticeable, it was very distracting,
Exactly.
and it just made me feel like, wow, they just slapped this together, didn't they? And they were like, I need my zoom cameras for because that keeps people engaged.
Yep.
And it's like, oh my god.
Gotta be subtle.
I'm not gonna watch this person's videos anymore. They need to try a little harder.
Who was that? Maybe I watched him.
It was Gabby Bell. I didn't want to say because I don't like talking shit on other creators too much because you know she's trying her best.
I shouldn't have asked because now I'm gonna notice it. And I'm
that's another reason because I know you watch her and I didn't want to like, but in her most recent video, I can't remember even what it was because I don't know. I've been kind of falling off of her videos ever since her like Betty Crocker bacon fill video because I just thought that video was very lazily done.
The auto-tune video.
Oh
the
yeah.
people singing in the kitchen, right?
Yeah, that video was boring, and then I noticed that she just was doing the every sentence, and it was just driving me fucking insane.
Oh my god, you're right.
Oh, I am super right, dude. I stopped and like watched for like several minutes straight to like make sure I was right before I came to this conclusion, and it's 100% like that. And Gabby, I'm sorry, but like, come on.
Yeah, whenever
it's
she
so
doesn't
fucking
like
lazy.
cut to like the TikTok or whatever, it's just in out, in out, in out.
Yeah.
It's somewhat special.
I never noticed.
It's
Fuck,
terrible,
now I
and it's
can't-
probably that way in a lot of her videos.
Probably.
And I just
No, I'm
hate
not
that,
gonna-
man. Like it would be better if it was just a static shot, or if you just cut to more shit or something.
Yeah.
If you want to like simulate, you know, movement and keep things like moving on, you want to keep things moving on the screen or something, so that. But you're just sitting there talking. So how do you do that? No, it's
Something else,
terrible.
B-roll.
Yes, please just use some B-roll, dudes. I don't know. She used to like cut to little skits and shit that she would
I
like
think it was
film in
just
her room.
This particular video is just.
I don't know.
I didn't really like the topic. It was like I don't think it was worth like. I mean, who am I to tell what another creator should and shouldn't make videos on? But,
Right, like I just.
It didn't seem like a topic worth making a video.
The whole video seemed fucking pointless, and like it was, and then it seems lazily edited, and it's like, oh, this is a damn. I really need to put a video out today.
I need to fulfill my sponsor obligation.
Fuck! I took on too many sponsors. So I gotta make a lame video about zooming in and out on myself. Huh?
So it looked like she was moving too. She had like.
Oh, well, I mean, you know, you're busy and you got stuff to do. I get it, but like.
Yeah, probably did like throw that video out there.
It's just, I mean, just alternate a little bit differently than every sentence. It was very noticeable.
Yeah.
Literally like every 2 sentences and then every 3 and then every 1 and, you know, just, but not literally every other sentence. I saw you. I noticed. You thought we didn't, but we did. And now I've called you out. Dennis made me. I wasn't gonna say who it was, but Dennis made me.
I kind of wish I
call
didn't
you
ask,
out, Gabby Bell.
Now
I'm gonna go leave a hateful
just left
comment
the chat.
about
Just
the
left
snap
chat.
zoom.
We went from 10 viewers to 9 because
Gabby Bell
she
was watching.
She's like, fuck this guy.
Fuck this guy. I was gonna give him
Unfollowed.
a shout out. Damn, Gabby, no, please. I'm a big fan. I used to watch you while I played Valheim, but then your videos fell off. No, I've been kind of falling off of her videos for like months now. I don't know. I didn't like her Betty Crocker bacon fill video. I felt like it was phoned in and like it was a really good premise that she just didn't take advantage of. And
I don't even think I watched that one. I think
I thought she was gonna like actually try to use it, but then she like makes it out to be a shitty product, but she didn't even like use it correctly. She like so her cake falls the fuck apart, and it's like, yeah, you tried to do it in half an hour because you were doing a collab with your buddy and he had to leave soon, so you had to get it done fast, or maybe y'all were going out to eat later and you wanted to get your video done real quick, so you did a shitty funny video where you used the Betty Crocker bacon fill badly, but it would have been a way better video to just make an actually good cake with the Betty Crocker bacon fill. Dumb. But whatever, Gunner was over and we had fun. I mean, it's fine. I'm glad they did. Whatever. I don't give a shit.
How long ago was that?
That was months ago. I have been just not as into Gabby Bell ever since then, though. And I don't think that I'm like, way off base. I think her videos have been getting lazier and shittier.
I don't even think I watched that one. I think I skipped over that.
I didn't really like her Betty Crocker bacon fill video. I felt like it was phoned in and like it was a really good premise that she just didn't take advantage of. And This is a just chatting stream. It really is.
Yeah, I'm looking at her videos and I'm like, half of these I didn't even watch.
I don't watch most of the videos now. I mean, I like. She
Like
was like a
Gunner, though.
YouTuber. It's like I need something to fill the. I'm doing something and I can't have a thought. I need to have noise happening all the time, right? I can't
Yeah.
think for even a
I
moment.
like her, but for me, she was a YouTuber that I would watch when the YouTubers I watch are in between uploads.
Yeah,
You know?
whatever. I don't know. A lot of her video premises don't hit me, I guess.
I mean, there is a reason she has 731,000 subscribers instead of 1 million. Am I right?
And it's because she didn't use the Betty Crocker bacon fill fucking correctly. That could have been such a good video, dude. I was so ready. I was so in.
I don't even see that on.
It's a fucking old video now.
Oh man, you've been salty for.
You
a
fell
while.
off, Gabby. The Betty Crocker bacon fill video was it could have been something real, but it was fake as hell. Y'all go check out Gabby Bell. She's a good YouTuber.
I do like Gunner though.
Oh, I don't watch any of his videos unless he's in a Gabby Bell video.
His stuff is like he just like streams and then puts that on YouTube and calls it a day.
Really?
He like streams and watches. He does like what we do in questionable content.
Oh.
Literally the same shit, and then just puts it on YouTube.
So he's stealing our idea.
And gets so many views. I gotta. Yeah. I gotta do something with this YouTube thing. I'm missing out on a lot of views.
But I saw it here. The blood. But I tell you, I did see it.
I watched this one YouTuber that actually reminds me of you. I meant to tell you.
Oh God. In what way? Like he looks like me, or?
I'm afraid so.
Well, he has long hair also, but like I don't know, something about him. Like I get you vibes. Not like in a bad way, in a good way.
Oh, okay. Is it
It's,
DSP? If you link me
DS
DSP, I'm gonna punch you through the screen. Is he homeless?
I will do it now.
He's homeless. Funny thing, actually, he's also black.
No way.
No,
This
it's
is the file
you
you
might
were
already
supposed to
watch
give
him
him
because
last
we
night.
seem to watch
How
a
is
lot
it
of
that
the
it's
same
still
people.
here?
It's Film Cooper.
You made a mistake.
Film
It's
Cooper?
impossible. There
Yeah.
was only that one.
Is he on Twitch?
Not at all.
No, he's
There was
on
another
YouTube.
one.
Oh, I don't know. I'm
A
not
file
familiar.
of harmless saccharose. It isn't here anymore. You
Yeah, I like
poured
his stuff
that
and
one
his
into the champagne instead
his
of the
editing and
hallucinogen.
everything. Like his
Oh.
videos are
I'm sorry.
not lazy.
Anyway, without wanting to,
Recommend him.
we have had ample proof that it is not necessary to force her madness with external devices.
But if her nightmares were real.
I watched the Angry Video Game Nerd. You know him?
I don't know.
I watched
Some
somebody
mysterious
made
thing.
like a parody of Epic
The
Rap Battles
spirit
of
of the
History, but it was Scott the Waz versus
I have never met
JonTron.
They don't exist
And
until it is proven to the
the
contrary.
Angry Video Game Nerd
how
was
do you
like in it
explain the
also. Not the
famous
real
law
him, but
that
like
mysterious
somebody playing.
plant dripping blood
Wait, was this a live action
refers
thing
to
or?
our hearts?
Yeah, it was
Oh God.
The fruits
it was
are
like
an
somebody
over-receptive
made their
mind
own like
exalted
Epic Rap
like
Battles of
Jenny.
History type
Yo,
thing.
But she called
thank you
out
Loki for the
baby
resub. Thank you for the 10
Oh,
months.
oh,
I have no
be
idea where
quiet.
the alert is right
I'll
now.
get
It's
Dr.
not
Dawes
going off,
as
that's
soon
for
as
sure.
possible to verify the mental
It'll go off
instability
in
of my
like
young wife.
No,
5
not
minutes.
yet.
Let me
What
make
if
sure that
something
Streamlabs
That's
is
what my
on.
shit does whenever we're
I
streaming
don't
together
know
on
why you want
mine.
to run risks for nothing.
All
Like
right.
somebody
Anyway,
subscribes or whatever,
I'm
and
not
then
so
it's
certain that I'm in such a hurry to get
like
rid
2
of her,
minutes
you
later
know?
the alert pops off. Scott the
There,
Waz does a
find it
lot of
again.
Nintendo stuff. Yeah.
Huh.
Where's Jenny? She was there a moment ago.
Yeah, I don't know,
Very
it's
likely
broken.
she decided to go upstairs
It's
to her
broken
room.
and you
Maybe she
broke
was
it, Loki. But that's okay.
Just like that, without
Not on
saying a
screen.
word. It's rather odd.
But yeah, thank you for the resub,
Alright.
dude. I really appreciate it.
Perhaps she wasn't
I hope
feeling
you're
very well.
enjoying the movie night and shit talking infinitely more talented and successful creators than us.
We'll get there.
Jenny! Jenny, are you there?
One day, Chris, you and I are both gonna be thousandaires.
I thought you were gonna say one day we're both going to be somewhere and Gabby Bell's gonna be there and she's gonna punch me in the face.
One day we're both gonna end up in a collab with Gabby Bell, and I'm gonna tell her.
No, don't tell her. Don't.
I'll be like, Chris here thinks you're a piece of shit.
I will explain exactly my criticisms, and I think that she will see it my way.
Stop calling you the C word.
That's what? What's that, Dennis? What was that? The movie was loud.
Said cake.
Cake. Cowboy. That's it. Hey man, whoa.
Stephen. I try to remember.
Yeah.
But when everything is coming back to me, I feel as if my memory is paralyzed.
Now let's see. What is the last thing?
Denis Karloff. That's a good one.
Know. I was there with you in Salon.
Oh shit, that reminds me. I got some redeems
I was at
also.
the piano and I was playing.
Oh yeah, put him through. Put him through.
I don't remember. I suddenly found
Get him in. Chris isn't homeless, but after Gabby Bell hears about this, he will be.
I looked down and they were covered with blood.
No. I take it back. Gabby, your videos are really good, and they always have been. I liked them before, and I like them now.
Terrified. I ran to the door and tried to get out.
I think the snap zoom was very engaging. And I like that it was every other sentence. I didn't find it distracting. I found it helped me focus on what you were saying.
Pulling me down, down, down. I was so frightened.
That's probably for the best.
Gabby Bell.
But your imagination. You're among friends.
Cuck Truckler.
Trust us.
Yes, I know, but that door, it was locked.
No, Jenny. It was not locked. All I had to do was push it. You didn't open it because...
Here, I'm going to run and grab a sody. I'll be right back.
Yep.
It's a hysterical phenomenon which is very frequent in people who are in your state of mind.
I know what you're thinking, Stephen, but I'm not mad. I'm sure of it. I was different before I came here.
Boris Parlov, that's great.
Maybe it was my fault.
I wish I could hear the
But I wanted you here
since
with me.
Since we're doing this through Discord, I only hear Discord audio, so I don't hear the sound effects, sound commands.
Dildos.
But I also want you to get better and to be happy.
What are you doing?
Therefore, I've decided to invite Dr. Joyce.
Just shouting dildos.
He had you under
I can't
care
hear
for
it.
a long time.
You sure can't.
He knows your case well. And here, he will be able to look after you.
Boris Parlov, that's pretty good.
Study the remedies that are best suited to you. You will continue on as if
Sahara
nothing had ever happened,
Sahara
and the doctor would be
Marinara.
only a guest. You trust him.
See my other one, Bustard Legume.
Bustard Legume, that's pretty good.
Stop treating me like a mad woman, Stephen, won't you, please?
What foolish
A
talk is
grueling.
that?
Oh, yeah, that's from earlier.
Take this mild drug,
Like being
and
a
you will
Twitch
have a nice
mod.
sleep without any nightmares.
I don't want it.
I claim the
I'm
max
afraid
amount.
of
Okay,
going
I'll be back tomorrow.
Just
Oh
as
yeah,
you
it's
like.
three per.
I will be right there in the armchair with my reading.
What's happening in this movie?
I don't know. I haven't watched a second of it,
Yeah, I don't know.
except for that one scene where the one woman was taking her clothes off. I was paying attention during that.
Not me. I was reading during that part.
The Bible. You're reading the Bible.
Yes. Old Testament only.
Welcome to Hampton Castle, Dr. Joyce.
I tune out when
Did you
it's
have a
not in
good journey?
color. There's
Yes,
not a
thank you.
giant
I'm very pleased to see you. And so I'm sure.
Gila monster.
Giant Gila monster on screen. Come on, Dennis. Give me a snort of that there sody pop. And get with
I
it, dude.
originally read that as gorilla.
What a lovely day.
Old
I
Testament.
didn't realize it. I hardly ever go out. How Hampton Castle has become for me a sort of magnificent
Bro,
prison.
if the Old Testament ends up as like a star quarterback or some shit, I'm gonna. I don't know.
Let's take a stroll in the park.
That's pretty fucking
There's a
good.
very strange wild rugged part behind the castle, which I'd like to show you.
Jenny. But dearest,
Old Testament the
doctor has
second,
only
also known
just
as New
arrived.
Testament.
Perhaps later on.
It doesn't matter. Jenny, I would like to come.
No, my husband's quite right.
I was like, why is this movie out of sync? But I'm watching on your stream, not on
Napoleon
not on
1861.
Discord.
A wonderful brand.
Oh.
That's better.
Such a marvelous aroma.
I thought you didn't drink.
Many years ago, this castle may have lacked water. But
Dude,
it
imagine
certainly
being
never lacked
alive
alcohol.
in the
This was one
50s.
of Muriel's very favorite drinks.
Jenny, your
Uh.
husband has told me about everything that has recently happened here.
Oh yeah, and you're like, man, I can't
You
wait
know,
to go see
I am here
Nightmare
only to help you."
Castle at the drive-in.
You must try.
It's 1965, and you
yourself
can't
to
wait
remember
to
the
go
details
see
of what
Nightmare
happened.
Castle at the drive-in.
Something.
I got my
that will
hop
help
in
us
my
to
bag
understand
with my
the cause.
glow-in-the-dark tires.
My,
Actually, I think that was like 60s or 70s.
this was like 65, so you know.
Oh, so might have.
I
Yeah.
don't know.
Remember those? Remember glow-in-the-dark
Those moments,
Goodyear
it's
tires?
as if another person took possession of my mind and my body.
They looked like they were irradiated,
Everything
like
becomes vague and
something
confused
straight out of
without any
Fallout.
reason.
And
Look
yet
it up.
there must be a reason.
Like, just Google image
When you
search
came here, your
Goodyear
mental condition
glow-in-the-dark
was perfect.
tires, and you'll see the
Therefore, the reason for your
craziest shit
trouble
you
must
never
be
knew
sought in these
existed.
surroundings. Jenny, do you
I'm
do you
googling.
have any suspicions that your mind?
No, I don't think so. Yet I saw blood where there wasn't any.
Dude, I can't type on
And
my
I heard
keyboard
sounds
to
where there
save my
weren't any.
shit.
And there was that tomb.
I type like a boomer.
And that name.
David.
Holy shit, those things look fucking.
Oh yes, David.
Like straight
You
up,
felt that
like
name coming out of the
you'll
nightmare.
get cancer.
What the
That
fuck?
name could perhaps help you to remember your dreams.
Yeah, you shouldn't stand near
Are you really
those. What the hell? They don't even look like appealing. They look scary.
Why are you so interested in me?
Whack,
Maybe you're
yo.
like Stephen, you're convinced I'm insane.
If
They're
what
not
you're
appealing
suggesting
because you
were
can't
so,
peel
I
out
would not be here.
with those tires.
And I'm going to help you, whether you like it or not.
There is nothing to discover. You won't
How was
discover
that? Was that
anything,
good?
Doctor.
How was what?
Is that
I
a
hope
good
I'm
one?
not disturbing you, Doctor.
I
Some
And that
feedback.
things are already
I'm
improved.
sorry, I spaced out reading Blue's
Later, if you'd like to
SGFL
come down to
redeemed.
my laboratory, I
Samu
shall be
hippie
pleased to
fish.
show you some experiments I've made on the
Samu
electrolytic
hippie
treatment
fish?
of the blood.
What did you say?
Why are you laughing, dear?
I said the tires aren't appealing because you can't peel out.
Jenny, do you hear me?
That's pretty good.
What's the matter with you?
Dude, you got me like this lady in the movie right now. She
It
was
almost as
laughing
good
a
as
second
your
ago.
your
I'm
joke
sorry,
from earlier.
Stephen.
Where like we own these
I was
movies.
We okay, Dennis.
It doesn't matter.
You're right. That was a good joke. You know, it's all right.
Don't hesitate to ask me. Even though I assure you I have already told you as much as I know.
I'll come to see your laboratory later.
Chris is never having me back on ever again.
This is actually the last time that we will be collabing.
Yeah. He's gonna take me out back and shoot me.
This is we'll be all watching Old Yeller next. We'll be reenacting Old Yeller coming up next.
Watching Old Yeller and Chris every 5 minutes. Anytime the dog is on screen. It's like that's you.
However I want. You will end up a
We watching
prisoner
Old
of
Yeller
the
with
madness
Dennis's face edited on the dog's
Yeah.
body.
I don't know. I can't remember.
Oh Jesus.
I think I was standing there where you are now. David was embracing me.
It's been 2.5 hours and no one has brought up the.
Here we go. Here we go.
My earring fell off.
Here
Down in those
we
leaves.
go.
Ah shit. Here we go again. Go ahead. I have to cover my bird. Go ahead.
I will not engage. You can't bait me.
I should
What pig? Nothing.
Yeah, I think
Nothing
Mile is the
about-
only one that doesn't know where you stand on that. And you know what, Mile, you're better off.
Oh man.
No, we'll have to come up with a different Black Mirror episode to decide whether or not Dennis would deprave himself over or not.
Yeah.
And then somebody came in.
Yeah.
Where we were.
Yeah. There's other. I have some other not controversial takes that I'll be happy to share with everybody.
Oh, go ahead.
I have some other like very, very extremely cold takes, like the pig one.
No.
So don't you worry.
Okay, I see. Okay.
Are you sure
What I'm saying is,
uh-huh.
what I said wasn't controversial.
I hear you. I'm picking up what you're putting down.
Okay. Just making sure.
Yeah.
Making sure the audience has it.
Okay.
Be careful.
Like what?
Possible for me to
There,
give you
I've said it. I've asked it. There you go.
But I could do nothing.
What's your second coldest take behind the pig question?
I don't have anything off the top of my head. I feel like I would need to be.
Come along.
I need a prompt.
I want to show you a unique.
All right. Would you rather
sensational development.
suck Kratos' dick or get your dick sucked by Mimir?
I'm sure Jenny's hallucinations.
This one sounds very.
I'll also pose this one to the audience. Would you rather suck Kratos' ashy dick? That's one for Kratos. Or get your dick sucked by Mimir's toothy head?
Unfortunately, various symptoms seem.
Mimir. Okay, here's why this is objectively the correct answer. Mimir is the correct answer.
Okay.
And so,
here's why. Mimir is supposed to be like the smartest man in all the realms.
Oh.
So he knows, because he's so smart, he knows how to give the best head, and he's a head.
Proves that there is something real behind Jenny's.
That is
Like, you
if we can
can't
discover what it is, we will
like
solve
dance
the
around that logic. That's just
No, that's airtight, dude.
Yeah.
About the house.
You've really no, yeah, that's ironclad.
I told you about this.
oh yes.
So you'd get your dick sucked by Mimir.
A form
Yeah.
of
Yeah, that's what I would do too. I mean, if you
And
got
so
to
was
pick
the other
one.
earring.
I don't think
Also, you could get him at any angle because he's just a
I'm
head.
sure it
Yeah.
must be among her
So, like,
articles,
whatever.
naturally. If you'll
spin him
allow me,
around.
I'll go and have a look.
Dude, you could put him on and then you could spin him.
Like yeah.
Go along, Solange, and then rejoin us in the
Set up some kind of like Beyblade contraption on
Oh
him.
my
that you can just-
god, let it rip.
Let it rip, and he's just.
In the meantime,
Now I'm imagining like Beyblades with their severed heads, and they're just crashing into each other.
Oh. What about like the classic, like the classic Would You Rather? It's the.
Oh no.
Would you rather have sex with a goat and nobody knows you had sex with a goat?
God. Haven't we done
Or
this
not
one?
have sex with a goat, but everybody thinks you had sex with a goat?
This one's so hard.
Dr.
See,
Steve
that's
would
why
like
it's
to
like
show Dr.
the
Joyce some of your
Would You
jewelry.
Rather.
If you would like to go down yourself.
It's like
they will be
impossible to
very
answer.
pleased.
Because if you
So,
don't have sex
I'll
with a
come down
goat,
with
yeah,
you.
you don't have,
Please may I
you
take
don't
your
do
jewelry?
it.
Yeah,
but
but you-
everybody thinks you did. That
Yeah, the
means
only-
like every date you go on, they think you had sex with it. Every job you apply for, they think you had sex with
Now
a goat.
see, this is fucked up
You
because
didn't actually do it.
this is the same as the pig question, but you said that you would.
At first, I was rather embarrassed to admit that my
This isn't
wife
the same as the pig
sometimes-
question.
Oh,
The
the pig question has a
clear
monetary
answer.
incentive.
You know, without any reason, and without
Sex the goat. I guess you
I
have
would
to,
prob-
right? That's probably the.
I probably would too, because I feel like it would be less life ruining.
I should like to see them. You're very
Oh, I
kind.
mean,
I want everyone to know I banged the goat. Blue's just going around telling people he had sex with a goat, and he hasn't been like within a 1,000 miles of a goat ever in his
he's
life.
never even seen a goat,
This one is
but he
very
hears they're great.
expensive piece. This is an earring that
Yeah, I mean, sexing the. I guess you have to fuck the goat in that situation, because then you could just lie.
Yeah.
And these are Muriel's earrings, dearest. You have never worn them.
No, I
I'm
don't
glad we
like it.
avoided the pig talk.
Yeah, we really swerved that one, and
That was a close call.
Yeah, we landed right in a much better neighborhood.
Yeah.
Really, really good. Really good. Why is it always animal fucking when you come around?
She becomes
What's your
stranger all
deal,
the
man?
time. Do you really think it was wise of you to decide to let her sleep
my
alone?
parents didn't love me.
As
I
things
don't know.
are at the moment, it certainly can't do her any harm.
And so that's contributed to your fixation with...
By trial and error.
Yeah, isn't that like what Freud said? Like
What?
if you got some fucked up thoughts, it's because it's your mom's fault.
Doesn't leave us
I
much
mean,
hope.
Now what?
And
what's
I know that
Freud
you are
said?
doing
Isn't
everything
Freud wrong?
humanly possible to help.
I don't know.
I don't think people teach Freud anymore.
You should be more careful. Let's go down to the laboratory.
I have no idea.
We must stop the bleeding at once.
Is there anything I can do to help you?
No, thank you. It's nothing.
Did
She has a
you
blood
see the
disease,
video? It's
nothing
a fucking
serious.
goat. I
But
will
we must
not be
stop the
looking
hemorrhage
that up.
immediately. Otherwise, it could be dangerous. Come along.
Chris, you look that up.
No.
Tell me how it.
No.
Tell
No,
me
that is
what
way
it
more
is.
up your alley. Get out of here. That is way more up your alley.
I'm all about the pigs. Not the
I just thought it was farm animals.
Farm animal was my nickname in college.
I'm proud of you for not taking the easy mom joke. Because I would have
It's
taken the easy
100%
mom joke.
safe.
It's been
No, I'm
successful
above
again
that.
this
I'm.
time.
See.
Yeah, I'm above that too. Above your mom.
That's good.
Jenny.
That's good. I like that one.
Jenny, my
I
blood.
have no response.
Downstairs in the house.
No notes. No comments.
Neither did your mom because she was speechless. Booyah. That's some Michael Scott shit.
Brown throat. What was that? Where did I remember this?
Wait, is that
I
real?
remember this mile. Yeah, because we were talking about like deep throat or something in MGS. And Miles said some shit like my nickname in college is brown throat, or something like that.
Breathing.
Yeah. But thank you for explaining, Miles.
That's
like,
so
just in case you
fucking
guys don't get
stupid. Michael Scarn! Yo, let's go. That's a good one. I wish we were watching the Michael Scarn movie, Operation Midnight. No, Threat Level Midnight. My bad.
What's going on?
She's gonna commit a big ol' sin upside this dude's
Your
head.
pulse is regular.
But yours isn't. Gotcha.
Oh.
What are you doing in here? Cut this guy.
Control. You tend to your wound, and I'll look after her.
Oh, this is some ADR,
Wow, that was like
yo.
the least.
Stephen, I saw her. She was about to
That was
strike
like the most calm reaction to
It
getting.
wasn't hers. It was Muriel.
Would you rather drink a shot of cum or a shot of pee? A shot of pee.
Probably a shot of pee.
Shot of pee is gonna go down so much quicker and easier, dude.
Yeah. Also, pee is not sterile, like people think it is.
I think yours isn't.
Jenny.
And it
What were you doing?
stops providing
happened to
nutrients
you,
after
Jenny?
3 cycles. So you can drink your own pee and get like the nutrients from it 3 times before it stops providing nutrients.
I can get
Fun
4.
fact about pee.
4 cycles. I'm superhuman, baby.
Your piss is nutrient rich.
Jenny.
That's cool. I didn't know that about you.
This is not.
Learn something new every day.
Yeah, I wouldn't recommend doing that with your own piss, but mine, I do that all the time. That's why I'm called Stafor. That's where the 4 comes from. It's four piss cycles.
Of course. It all makes sense now.
Yeah. Would you rather? I'm gonna stop reading these questions out loud.
Jenny. Did you see it too, Derek?
Okay, well, hang on. What's the come randomly in public for the so I obviously being there's some recharge time required. I can't just like constantly be blowing nut. So
Well, if it's random, it means like technically it could happen like once in your entire life. Or it can happen, 18 times a day. depending on the RNG.
You're just fucking shooting, dude.
like depending on the RNG.
Imagine like a Gatling gun dick.
If it only happens like randomly, technically, I mean, it could happen once in your entire life.
My luck's too good. I'd be coming all over the place.
I'm going to help you, Jenny.
Yeah, well, that's a good question, actually. Can you still come, if you take the random come, can you also still come, like, in private? Can you come, like, under normal circumstances? Like, from...
or is it like you can only come if you masturbate, but the actual come is random? So, like, if you never masturbate, you'd never come. But when you do masturbate, that come could come later.
Oh, you can't. Wow. Okay, so you basically you either get random cummies or no cummies at all.
I fucking hate that word. That word cummies is like nails on a chalkboard for me. I fucking hate it.
It sure is, man.
It's so bad.
Keep quiet.
I feel like...
I know what we must.
Does my dick still like get hard? Do I blow air? Like a vasectomy, dude?
Come with like a limp dick.
Or well, no, vasectomies still come. They just don't have. Yeah, never mind. Damn.
Like, is it just like? Yeah, like, do you? That's a good question. Do you still get hard?
Cummies Parlov.
Won't you sit down?
Another member of the Parlov family.
It grows.
I wanted to speak to you.
Yeah,
I'm convinced that it is absolutely necessary for her to
I don't know. I feel like I'd have to take the no cum. No, I don't know. Well, if you can't come when you want, then I mean, are you really coming at all?
I want to tell you there are ghosts in this castle.
I don't know. I don't need. You're gonna end up getting arrested.
If you can't come when you want,
you're gonna be standing in line at the bank, and you're gonna go and shoot shit, and make a stain. And the teller's going to be like, did you just come in your pants? Because I asked you if you were here to make a deposit. And and you're going to say no, but the evidence is going to suggest otherwise.
This is literally the plot of Jizz in Your Pants by The Lonely Island.
And it won't be my life.
It was I who asked you to come here. And I shall
visiting your family's farm, you're hanging out with the goats,
and then
then you come.
All the better. Will you be taking her back to the same clinic where she was treated?
Dennis, we should start our own Lonely Island. Who would be our third? Who would be our third member?
Well, I leave you to your work.
Thank you, Doctor.
Who's gonna be the Andy Samberg that leaves us behind?
Okay, first of all. I am named in this hypothetical. In fact, I'm all three of them. I don't.
Oh man. Oh, that is a Lonely Island.
Yeah.
Vectus, that's a good pick.
I recently talking to somebody about some group or whatever that's doing similar stuff to Lonely Island, but they're doing it now. Maybe it's Please Don't Destroy.
Mile, what are you talking about?
I like the one you can always smell shit. No one else can smell it, but you, nothing can get it done. We're the same. There is a fly. I'm gonna try that again.
I was hoping you would.
I like the. I like the one you can always smell shit. No one else can smell it, but nothing can get done or the same. But there's a fly buzzing around your head. You have to pick one. That still doesn't.
Nothing can get done or the same. Oh, fucking dying.
Okay. No, I think the smell of shit or the fly. No, I think I can decipher it. Mile high.
I'm crying, dude.
I think I can decipher this. So it's another would you rather.
Right, I guess.
You can always smell shit no one else can smell.
This way, we don't run any risks, and the result
But
is the same.
hold on. But you nothing can get or the same, but there's
But you nothing can get done the same.
Excuse me, sir. I forgot about the clean towel.
Oh, that's all right.
I can't decipher this. I tried. We need like some CIA code breakers to. No.
Oh my god. Dude, I'm fucking shaking.
Okay, so you can always smell shit no one else can smell, or you can't smell the shit, but there's a fly buzzing around your head.
Jonathan, what happened? Jonathan.
We need a Navajo.
There's no doubt he had a heart attack. Probably he suffered from a weak heart.
Oh my
knowing.
god,
man.
dude.
Quite possibly. Also, the
Yes, I got it. I got it.
Okay,
Did I get it?
I hate the smell of shit, but I hate flies too. I don't know. I think eventually you'd get used to the smell.
Yeah.
But you're never no one else can smell it, right?
If no one else can smell it, then I'd probably go with the smell shit if I can like get used to it. If I can't get used to it, I would go with the fly.
Can I kill the fly?
As long as I don't smell shit, I feel like I would befriend the fly.
And now he is ready for the
What
worm.
kind of freakazoid are you? Befriend the fly.
Forgive
Fuck
me,
the
my dear
pig.
Derek.
Befriend the
The
fly.
fact is, you have
What are
remained
you
my
talking
young
about?
man to
But
be
the
assigned.
fly, I'd get a little leash
Oh, and
for
before
it.
I forget, will you
Like
please
Nathan
help
for
me
you.
get a death
Flying
certificate
around on
for
a
the
leash.
authorities?
Have you seen that
I
Nathan
haven't.
for You bit? Okay, there's a Nathan
Will you
for
help
You
me
bit where
carry
he's
poor
working with.
Don's
Have you seen the
body
show?
into his room?
I haven't seen the. Is that the dude that like does magic pranks,
He may have. He's done a bunch of different
or
shit.
is that something else? That would always come on after Impractical
anything else
Jokers.
I can get you, my
Like, all that would ever be on True
No.
TV is Impractical
All I want to
Jokers
do
and
is
this
leave
show.
this
Was that
house
Nathan for You or was
before
that
it's
something?
too
No,
late.
that was the Carbonara guy. Carbonaro experience. Never mind. I haven't seen Nathan for You now.
Well, one time he does like faux marketing basically to like prank businesses. He'll like say that he's gonna do marketing for them, but then he just pranks the business. It's funny. And one time he was doing it for a pet cemetery, and his thing was to get a big tombstone at a different pet cemetery, advertising that the cemetery he was working for, and the tombstone was for his pet fly. And so to make everything like legitimate, he always goes through like very meticulous steps to make everything real. So he actually captured a fly and kept it for a week and waited for it to die and gave it a funeral and then and did the whole bit. He had like a little coffin for it.
He's bewitched you with his
He's
story.
Jewish, so they did like a Jewish funeral or something.
What are you saying?
That's actually pretty
Why are
cool.
you talking like that?
It
You had so much faith in him.
was really, it's really funny. It's an old Comedy Central show.
That his so-called
He does other shit now. I don't know. He's an experimental
I
guy.
might have seen it.
And don't say you didn't
but
realize it
I don't know.
yourself.
But I swear.
Either way, it sounds like you're at a Pokemon TCG tournament.
Such a good friend of mine.
Dude, I went to a tournament on Sunday, and it was a little smelly.
You may be blind, my dear,
It was a
but
little
I
smelly.
I know his
That's
type.
gonna happen. It's okay. Everyone was very nice. Fun was had by all.
And always ready to
Unfortunately,
take
soap
advantage
was not had by all.
of patient.
Yeah, deodorant is not bad by all.
The thing is, like me, I'm so worried about that, so I make sure,
Caresses,
I put smell good on before I go to the card shop to make sure I smell good. I'm not gonna be the stinky ass at the card shop. It's not gonna be me.
I mean, I try to do that whenever I leave the house. Like,
Oh,
for
I
anything.
mean,
I try not to smell bad.
show off.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm just flexing.
I only get going good for the card shop. That's it.
I'm flexing on all you smellies out there.
Flexing on you, smellies.
Would you rather go without shampoo for the rest of your life or toothpaste for the rest of your life? Shampoo, yeah, I would just shave my head bald at that point.
We'll go away together.
Dude, fuck off. My hair's so good. It's up right now, but like, it's really good. It's my best feature.
And we won't come back here until you
And my teeth cannot afford to get any worse.
All right?
Yeah.
Then we leave tomorrow.
So this is really a good question. I'm gonna become like a weird holistic guy and figure out some method for like keeping my teeth clean and healthy and feeling fresh without brushing, and I'm gonna keep shampoo.
But you can't do that with your hair. I feel like more people do that with their hair. Like, they do the holistic shit with their hair, like put mud in it or whatever.
No, yeah, I
Or,
guess
like,
that
just
makes
go-
more. Yeah, that makes more sense. And like, I don't even shampoo more than like 2 or 3 times a week.
Yeah. So okay.
I brush
so,
every day, I swear.
something
I'm just more attached to my hair.
Any like creators or anything podcasts I watch or anything where like somebody has long hair and it looks good and they're asked about like how do you get your hair to look so good, your long hair? The answer is always like 100% of the time, oh, I don't wash it. Like,
Yes.
how? It's like, okay, like
These natural oils, baby.
you just like, because when I had long
guess.
hair, if I go like more than like 18 hours, it would look gross and like greasy and shit.
I think it's
It's
different.
like you just got to get past that phase and it looks good, but it's like nasty because you haven't washed it. Is it nasty or is it not nasty? I feel like if
No,
I don't wash my
no,
hair,
just straight up, different people's hair are different. Some people just are a little more oily than others. So like your hair just may have a lot more natural oil in it than mine does, or like produces at a faster rate maybe, and mine doesn't. Or like people
can't
that
imagine just not washing my hair, even if it does like look good as a result.
it's crazy. My hair looks the best on day 2. That is when it looks the best and the cleanest. It actually doesn't. I hate it the way it looks the day I've showered because it's all like just all over the place. It's all loose and just fucking everywhere.
Yeah. Well, that's day 2. I feel like these people just like don't wash it. Like, it's
Oh
like
no,
once a month
dude.
or something.
We go
Shit
3
like
days
that.
max. 4th day is a shower day.
Okay, see that doesn't. To me, that doesn't qualify as I don't wash my hair. You do. You just do it every 4 days.
Yeah, like tomorrow is a shower day.
When somebody says like, yeah, it looks this good because I don't wash it, my assumption,
Oh,
what it
I
comes
see.
off as is like they just don't wash it
At
Like,
all?
at
No, that is not what they mean. Or they're well. I mean, again, different people are different.
Very well then.
Obviously, there's different kinds of hair in the world. Both of our hair is going to be pretty similar. But like, no, yeah, they don't wash it as often. But like, yeah, like me. Like, yeah, I only. Yeah, and I may if I'm like go out and like get smelly or get sweaty or whatever, I'll still shower and like wash my body. I just won't like put shampoo
Wash
in my
the
hair.
yeah.
But shampoo every like 3 or 4 days.
Who are you?
Or if I just get really messy for whatever reason. But yeah, no, I don't know exactly. I'm not like a cosmetic scientist, a cosmetologist. But there is something to the not washing it every day once it gets to a certain length. but not letting it go too long, because, oh, God, it starts to feel, like, solid and weird and gross.
Not letting it go too, like, not hair length, but, like, length of time, not... When you say not letting it go too long, you mean, like, not...
Oh, like length of time-wise, without washing, yeah. Because otherwise it'll... No, honestly, I don't know when I'm going to cut my hair again. I want to... My goal... I said this a few years ago. I don't know if I said it on... I'm pretty sure I said it on camera at some point. So... But I'll say it again. My goal when I am old is to look like Doc Brown from the Back to the Future movies.
Oh, yeah.
I want to have long, old man white hair. And so we're just gonna let it cook.
You want the mad scientist.
I want to be... Yes, exactly. I want to be a mad scientist who is bad at science.
Good goal. Yeah, I think I'm gonna be bald, probably. Because I'm probably gonna lose my hair.
I hope I don't. I have no idea if I will or not.
Every male in my family has male pattern baldness. Probably gonna happen to me, too. It kind of already has started, or at least it seems like. So I'll probably do the Kratos, you know, bald head,
Face tattoos.
beard. Face tattoos, yeah. Ashy skin.
And I'll be the mad Twitch streamer.
You'll be the... Yeah.
If all goes according to plan.
If all goes... Yeah, that's true.
Dude, next year it may just start going. I don't know. I don't want to, like, cut it really short again. Or, like, because I used to do, like, fades and, like shortcuts like that. And, like, I don't want to cut it that short again. Just because I'm afraid that it won't come back. I don't know. An aunt of mine said that one time that I should, like, grow my hair out and enjoy it while I can, because it might just stop growing back one day.
That's a good...
And I took that shit to fucking heart.
I can't do, like... I just hated having... It was such a nuisance having long hair.
It's a pain in the ass.
It's a pain in the ass. Dude, every shower, because I would lose so much hair in the shower, and I'd, like, stick it to the, you know, wall of my shower, so
yeah.
it didn't go down the drain, just clean it up after. Like, after every shower, my wall would just be covered in hair. I'd lose so much hair. It was gross.
Yeah, dude, my drain gets all fucked up with my hair.
Yeah, I got, like, a drain, like, hair catcher thing.
Oh, I should get one of those. Yeah, no Wesker Chris ever again.
You really should, like, for the sake of your plumbing, if you lose hair.
Yeah.
No, Stephen, I beg you.
Yeah.
I got mine on Amazon for like...
Yeah, I'll just run by Walmart. They probably got them.
Yeah, they probably do.
Everything will be ready for you by this evening.
Yeah, it's just... And then, like, I thought it would look better when I had my long hair. I thought
At least officially.
I thought it would just look better in general. Especially when it was, like, pulled back, or, like, when I, you know, tied it up or anything.
My
hair is thin and flat when it's long.
Well, another reason I'm, like, wanting to, like, keep it long too is I've had a bunch of different hairstyles in between my, like, late adolescence to, like, adulthood, right? And this is the one that feels the most, like, correct, I guess. I like it the most.
Yeah. You find that style and you...
It's like, this one's me for real.
Yeah. I wish I was man enough to grow a beard. Do you not have a beard, man? I thought you had a beard.
Milo, you've got some kind of facial fuzz going on. I've seen you before. You got... I know, when I picture Mile, he's got at least 5 o'clock shadow.
Yeah, that's what I picture also. I don't know.
Which is indicative of a beard. Yeah, Wesker Chris was from... I dyed my hair. I had long hair, not as long as this, but a while back, and I cut it. So my brown hair was underneath, and I did like a fade and had the like slick back blonde hair. And we called it Wesker Chris.
I feel like I met you during blonde hair era.
You might have met me during Wesker Chris.
I think I met you during Wesker Chris, or at the very least, like right after that, because I remember seeing a bunch of clips.
Yeah, it may have been around that time, because it was about 2 years ago. 2.5.
Something like that, yeah. 27 months ago, possibly.
Yeah, something like that.
According to my
Your sister
resubs.
is calling
Yeah.
you, isn't she? Can't you hear her? Now that damned voice
Doesn't grow out good. I feel that. I wish my beard grew like up more, but it really hangs out around like the edges of my face.
You will sleep.
The one thing I wish was different about mine is my mustache is blonde.
Yeah. So it doesn't look like you have to grow it like super thick for it to look
And it doesn't
very
grow
full.
like super thick either, like on my lip.
Oh,
So
right, okay.
It always like, especially like right now, I can see it
Come
on
along now,
the
lie
stream.
down.
It looks like I got the Abe Lincoln. 'Cause it looks like I only have hair.
Yeah. You look honest.
I have lip hair, I swear.
We can kind of see it there. The trained eye.
I missed my mutton stash look. I think I might do that again.
That would be great.
That was I rocked that.
It would certainly be distinct.
It would be. What's happening?
I don't know. I was about to say the same thing. Actually, I was going to say that I love that we have no idea. These movies really just are meant to get the conversation started.
Yeah. It's just us hanging out and talking to chat. Having a laugh, having a ball.
Having a ball.
Simping over Olivia Steele and Sandra Knight. Badass names, by the way, for badass women.
There's no way those are real names.
Olivia Steele and Sandra Knight. Fucking awesome.
Do I watch anime? No. Yes. I watch some anime, not a lot though. Depends, like what? I like Dragon Ball Z. Kill la Kill. I've heard of Kill la Kill. I haven't heard of Class of the Elite. If I'm ever gonna watch it, it'll be because Axion makes me. Axion's my anime buddy.
Is that what happens? Is that how you like watch new anime?
Yeah, that's how I get through anime. I watch them with Axion or I don't see him at all. Which is why I've seen all of Dragon Ball.
Sometimes you gotta.
Oh, and we watched through part 3 of JoJo. Man, that was good.
I heard JoJo is like, people have told me like watch JoJo, but like start on season 2 or something.
Oh, what the fuck? No, season 1 isn't even that long, and it's worth knowing.
Told me to watch JoJo.
Those people are stupid.
Of like, because I've always been like, and their response to that is, yeah, but start on season 2. That'll.
I don't think that would even help.
Yeah, I don't.
If you were going to skip shit, you might as well skip to season 3. And just skip all the Hamon stuff.
I have no idea. JoJo, nothing about JoJo interests me. I don't know. I've heard like nothing but good things, but I've never had like a desire to watch it.
Yeah, to be fair, Axion makes me, but it is actually just stuff that I want to. But like, I can't. I will never bring myself to sit down and watch anime alone. I need somebody.
Yeah.
So I make Axion watch the stuff that I have on my very short anime list with me.
No, good to have a friend like that. It's like, yeah, there's.
We've also watched like other actual shows.
Yeah.
Like Lost and
There's,
3 episodes of Barry.
There's a buddy I hang out with every Sunday, and we like watch TV and movies and stuff, and it's all like always shit that I've always just like wanted to sit down and watch, but I would never actually like sit down and watch myself.
Yeah, you know, I've got other friends like for other shows like that, just depending on whatever. Yeah, it makes you watch shit you've already watched. I mean, but you know.
Barry ended up being. Did you finish Barry, Axiom?
Axiom went and finished Barry without me. I tapped out on Barry, and then he gave it another chance and watched all of it.
What did you think about that ending? Because it's like, without spoiling,
any more than you can love or hate.
because like, I feel like it could be very divisive,
What do you want?
and I feel like it's generally positively reviewed, but some people are like, this is the worst thing I've ever seen in my entire life. Yeah, yes, good ending. Axiom seal of approval.
You taught me the
That's all I'm
pleasure of
asking.
the torment of the flesh.
Don't want to
which turns
spoil it.
into ecstasy. Yes, Stephen. That passes from
Yes,
life
okay,
into
cool.
death and receives
I liked it too.
eternity. Now I'm going to reward
Well, there you have it,
with
folks.
the same pleasure.
Watch all of One Piece. No. I watched all of the... Oh, speaking of... Okay, Axiom, you forgot we watched all of the live-action One Piece. That was good.
Dude, I have not seen that.
It's good.
But I am a simp for Emily Rudd.
Stephen.
Who's that?
Emily Rudd. She played Nami.
Oh, yeah, she's hot.
But I haven't watched it yet, though.
It's good. It is actually good.
I heard it was good.
They did a good job. They covered everything that I am familiar with from One Piece, so I don't know if I'll watch season 2 or not. But they did a great job with it. Other anime stuff should take notes. Or other live-action anime stuff, at least. Batty.
What is Barry? It's an HBO show.
It's with a what's his name?
Don't be afraid,
Bill Hader.
Bill Hader.
Henry Winkler.
with my body and my senses.
Bill Hader.
Until someone comes and destroys
It's
my
very good.
heart.
You should give it another go.
I don't know. I was bounced off by the cringy actor people.
That's the point. They're supposed
I know, but it was too much. I know that that's the point. It was doing a great job if that's the point, but like, oh god, I was getting oofed all over the place by it. It was
It's
too
like,
much, man.
I think the actress that plays Sally, like the main lead across from Bill Hader,
Mhm.
he does like a really good job. Like she's a good actor playing somebody that thinks they're a good actor, but actually
Yeah.
and like does a great job at that.
No, I believe it's a good show. I don't know. It gives me PTSD.
I feel you.
I can't.
It's like I kept telling Mile to watch The Bear, and I think it would.
Oh, and that's the
not be
kitchen
good for
show, right?
Mile. That's the yeah.
Yeah, Mile might not be able to get behind that one.
Such a good show, but extremely stressful, and I can see it being extremely stressful for somebody that worked in that industry, works in that industry. Yeah, I can't watch. Yeah, such a good show. Though. I watched The Bear and was literally thinking of Mile the whole time. Like, is this Mile's life, right? Such a good show, though. That's what made Paris Hilton. Are you saying Paris Hilton was in Repo was a good actor pretending to be a bad actor? I don't know about that.
Well, maybe he's saying the casting was good.
Maybe. She thought she was good. Oh, okay. In Barry, though, the actor actually is good and is playing a bad actor. Because her character in the show is...
Well, Paris was doing method acting, which makes her a genius actor.
Right. All the best actors do method acting.
Yeah. All of the best actors misunderstand method acting.
Right? Exactly. Exactly.
Dude, there is so much just wild shit going down at the end of this movie. People's faces are falling apart. People are throwing shit. Stuff is burning. People are running.
They've been dead the whole time, but then they came back to like haunt.
How the fuck have you gleaned anything?
Like,
Whoa.
yeah, her and the other guy, they're the dead ones. And they're coming back to like haunt this guy because he like killed them.
Leave me alone.
I feel like I've seen this look, like this frame, woman with black hair covering half the face like that. I feel like that's like an iconic.
There's Two-Face.
There's Two-Face.
He's iconic. What? Oh, they're ghostly. Dude, in 1965, this movie had people shitting and pissing.
Yeah, you're right. People in the audience were probably like crying.
People were going home like, man, I hope that people that I wronged in my life don't come back from the dead to get me.
Yeah.
All those people I've killed. Let's run off into the garden. In the rain.
I like the clearly fake rain in movies from this time. It's always like.
Don't worry, Jenny. Now all of your nightmares are over.
Woo, this movie got some ADR on it. I guess they're outside in the. I mean, yeah, there's no way they were gonna. It's loud as shit on set right now.
That did seem kind of.
Oh, that was out of sync, and like his voice sounds weird and not like he's talking outside in the rain.
Yeah, yeah.
The end. Okay. Fuck it. It's over. GG. We did it.
Barbara Steele in the role of Muriel and Jenny.
There's your end credits that you wanted so bad.
Barbara Steele. Sandra Knight. Fucking awesome. So badass.
Oh wait, no, wrong. Which Woo! Oh wait, this one. Where's my? There we go.
Great movie.
Yeah.
10 out of 10.
Yeah, you like that one?
Yeah, I like that. Both movies we watched tonight had hot women.
Hot women. You know, if there's one thing we love on the stoop, it's hot women. From
hot chicks.
We only like hot women that are specifically now elderly and or dead. We do not fuck with anything else.
Sandra Knight is still hot.
Sandra Knight is still hot. Barbara Steele still hot.
Is Barbara Steele
Betty
still
White
hot?
still hot. Rest in peace. She passed away, right?
Barbara Steele is currently 86 years old.
86 years young. Get some.
Still alive. These women never die.
They. What was the name of that fucking movie? Nightmare Castle. There we go.
And she's British too.
British. That's interesting. That was the newest movie we've watched so far, clocking in at 1965. The Terror tied Dementia 13 at newest.
Barbara Steele was in the Castlevania Netflix series.
Stop it. Are you fucking serious?
She was the voice of Miranda in Castlevania. Have you seen that show? It's so good.
I've only seen the first season.
I think there's like 4 seasons now, something like that. It gets better, and it has a great ending too.
She was 3 weeks away from turning 100. Blunder of the century. Talking about Betty White. Damn. Carnival of Souls is great. That's one of the few on here that I've actually seen. Carnival of Souls is really good. Maybe we'll get that next time.
Phantom of
Where
the
is it? There it is.
Opera.
There's still, you know, oh, that's not very.
There's still the gorilla.
There's still the gorilla. There's still here. Let's put it back in a. Oh, whoops. Here we go. We've still got A Shriek in the Night, Atom Age Vampire, Attack of the Giant Leeches, Creature from the Haunted Sea, Doomed to Die, Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde.
I'm excited for that one.
Night of the Living Dead is still on here. That one will actually be fun. There is a argument to be made for saving that one for last, as it is probably
the best one.
Well, it's probably the most well-known movie on here. Other than, well, I don't know. I mean, there's stuff like Nosferatu and like the Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde silent movie and stuff like that. But like,
I was gonna say Nosferatu's pretty well known.
yeah, I guess well, Nosferatu has, I mean, that's based on Dracula, which vampires are incredibly prevalent. But I don't know. I guess it's debatable. It's definitely one of the more interesting ones on here, I guess. But there's also Metropolis, which is supposed to be good. It's also supposed to be long as shit.
The Beast of Yucca Flats, isn't that one like notoriously bad?
Probably. It's called The Beast of Yucca Flats.
Also, the gorilla. I'm looking up the gorilla, and I feel like it's the same movie as
the ape.
I feel like it's the same movie.
Could it be?
No, it's not though.
They wouldn't do that.
Are they both based on the same?
I mean, they're both ripoffs of King Kong's success, probably.
No, the gorilla is based off a play.
Oh.
And the ape is based off a book, I think.
Oh.
Reading the plot for the gorilla, it seems like it might be a fun romp.
Yeah.
More so than the ape, because it's like when a wealthy man is threatened by a killer known as the gorilla, he hires the Ritz brothers to investigate. A real escaped gorilla shows up at the mansion just as the investigators arrive. Patsy
That sounds
Kelly
like a
portrays
comedy.
a newly hired maid who wants to quit because the butler, played by Bela Lugosi, scares her. So, like,
Bela Lugosi's
a dude
in
is
it.
threatened by a killer known as the gorilla, but then a real gorilla shows up.
That's why it
Doesn't that
sounds like
sound
a
like
comedy.
Prince?
It sounds like the Ghost of
Yeah.
Mr. Chicken.
It does sound like a comedy, but I don't think it is.
No, not if it's in here. I mean, there's some questionable horror movies in here, like Swamp Women, which is just about some like escaped women's prison convicts. It is barely a horror movie. It is not scary. It is very bright, even.
So it's probably just like kind of a thriller, and they put it in this compilation.
Thriller is. I mean, that's
not even.
It may thrill you. I don't know. I know how you feel about the Bayou Billies and the ladies we've seen so far. So Swamp Women might be right up your alley, actually. That might be just what the doctor ordered for you.
Sounds like my kind of movie.
I mean, if only Swamp Pigs, am I right?
Yeah, you are right.
Whoa,
If only
whoa,
Swamp
whoa.
Pigs.
Whew. All right. I think that's gonna be just about it for us tonight. I think we're gonna probably wrap there. Let's turn on some music and play us out. Dennis, thank you for
Thank you for having me. Were you gonna say something?
I did the quote. I saw the quote pop through. No, yeah. Thank you for coming on. This was actually really fun. I did not expect the movies to. I mean, I always expect us to have a good time whenever we collab. Blah 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 blah. But
Time
the
flew
movies.
by, though, didn't it? Or is that just me? I feel like time flew by.
Oh no, like it melted away. Yeah, and we watched two of the longer movies that this compilation has to offer. Like a lot of the ones from like the 60s onward start to be more feature length, like what we would expect. But a lot of the like 50s, especially the stuff from the 40s and 30s, they're super not a standard for how long a movie is yet. So you got stuff that's like 40 minutes next to stuff that's only like an hour. You know,
the gorilla is like 66. I know everything about the gorilla now.
Okay, you're the gorilla expert.
It's like 66 minutes.
But yeah, stuff like there's a lot that only clock roughly an hour. So we got a couple of the longer ones, and they went by like nothing. I have no idea what happened in them, but I don't care. I had fun.
Me neither.
I hope everybody watching had fun. If you tuned in because you are a viewer of Dennis, thank you for popping by. It is a good time having you here. I hope you enjoyed your time here. If you regularly hang out here and are not super familiar with Dennis, check out Dennis. Let's throw down a little shout out for Dennis. Make that easy for you, huh? You can click a button and make your life a little better.
Shit, I could even do it too.
With more too late. You're too slow. Well, I guess. Oh, there you. Oh yeah, there you go. Get them both going. There you go. There you go. Playing Black Mesa most recently, cause Half-Life sucked. So I'm gonna play the remake.
Yeah.
That's
I'm enjoying Black Mesa way more.
Yeah, that's okay. So he's that guy. So go drop him a follow.
I'm the guy that likes good games, I guess.
We thoroughly enjoyed Half-Life when we played it over here, but you know, we have not checked out Black Mesa yet. It looks good though. It looks a lot more like retro styled than I was expecting. I thought it was I'd only really seen some screenshots of it, and I thought it was a lot more like modern.
It's kind of
than
it's pretty modern, like in terms of control and feel, but it's like a 1-to-1 remake so far.
Just but with like somewhat done up visuals.
Yeah, it's like I know where to go and what to do because I played Half-Life.
Not for long.
For 13 hours.
Oh, did you? Okay, you got pretty far in actually. Then, yeah.
I finished surface tension. I got more than halfway.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you actually did go really far.
Yeah.
Surface tension's pretty. I know that one.
Yeah.
I know that one.
I hear that's like the infamous, the tough level.
Is that the one where you come out of the sewer and there's
Yeah.
It's just all it's popping off.
There's the dam and the water and yeah.
Yeah. Oh, is that the one that plays the valve sound?
I don't know what the valve sound is.
The whatever from the Valve logo at the beginning of games. The down.
I couldn't tell you. I have no idea.
What? Are you serious? Do you like not? Are you just? Can you not summon that sound to your? Can you not summon that sound to your mind? Is that it?
No, I know the sound. I just don't remember it in the game.
Oh, okay. Because I was gonna like whip out the sound effect. All right. Anyway, well.
Anyways.
All that to say, check Dennis out. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you all for hanging out. Where should we raid, Dennis? Let's see. Let's see. Who's on? Who we got? I have quite a few people on here. We got CFB. Pretty cool guy. He makes fun of you for your retro achievements, though, so I don't know if we should rate him. He makes fun of everybody.
Literally the worst.
I cannot believe you would do something for fun in the way that you enjoy to do it, Dennis, and it offends me personally.
Did I tell you, this reminds me, did I tell you about how I was in Kyle's chat, and I don't know if you know Sarconius, but
I know the name.
He does he only does RA, and he like what's it called, Matt?
I've seen him on the leaderboard on RA on the big
he's like top tier,
yeah,
whatever. And I was in Kyle's chat when he was there, and I said something like, I only do RA on softcore because I don't fucking hate myself. And he just responded with aw.
Well, you know, I mean, I only do it on hardcore because I do hate myself.
Yeah.
And you know, I care tremendously what other people think.
I like to save scum because I'm a dirty gamer.
Because you're a rancid coward. I understand.
Yeah, exactly.
Where should we raid? You want to raid Yosh? You want to raid Big Tall? You want to go to Jesus? His name's legally Jesus now, right?
Legally, yeah.
We got Midnight Monopoly. We got all kinds of options. You decide. Or if you've got somebody on your screen, somebody that I don't have over here, let's do that. I'm gonna hit the let those credits roll while we decide where we're gonna go. Thank you guys all again so much for tuning in.
Let's go.
Thank you again, Loki, for the resub also, by the way, for the 10 months. I appreciate that.
Hell yeah, Loki.
Let's go where?
Let's go, Yosh.
Let's go, Yosh. Sounds good. Let's do it. Let me type that in. All right, nice. I did it correctly. Sometimes I'm like, oh, did I type in their name correctly? And sometimes I don't, and it's just like the nothing
Have you ever sent somebody to
profile.
the wrong place?
I don't know if I've ever sent somebody to the wrong place and like not caught it. I don't remember if I
Yeah,
have, but in all the years I probably have.
Sometimes I mistype and then it's like an actual user.
Really?
Yeah.
Just by like one character? Oh wow.
So, it's something like that. Yeah, but I haven't done it. I've always caught it.
Oh, okay. Well, Dennis, thank you again for tuning in.
Thank
Or I
you.
mean for hanging out.
Yeah. Well, I was tuned in also.
Yeah, I guess we were all tuned in today. That's gonna do it. Until next time. See you, Stoop Gang.
You Stoop Gang.